Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of NIKKE. I'm very sorry that I sound awful, by the way, because I'm sick right now, which actually sucks. It's awful timing because we have a huge update today. It's the 3.5-year anniversary for this game, and with it comes 2 brand new main story chapters, as well as a Anise event you see here in the background called Star Anise, and it's completely voice acted. And I think it takes place directly after the side story, which was really good as well. So yeah, I think we'll start by doing the main story. We'll see how it goes. If I don't feel so great, then we might stop sooner, preemptively stop. But as you can see here, with the anniversary comes a brand new unit. Avatar is finally out of NPC jail. This little lady here. Now I did have a look at her kit. And she has like a chime situation where like she has like an exclusive buff that's only for if they don't directly say it. They say it's like for her favorite pop star, which means that if you have the new Anise in your team, she gets like a buff, or she does like a buff if Anise is in your team. And speaking of Anise, hey, speaking of this Anise, whoa, gotcha tickets. Anyway, hey, if you guys like the video, why don't you come over to the Twitch side, man, where we can discuss our favorite characters such as Crow and like past Mustang and Dorfleet, man. But hey, feel free to come over, yeah. I mean, we always like new viewers here, and we all like the game here. We discuss things about it. Anyway, obviously, we're going to try and get Anise, right? And we're going to get her in this one free 10 pool, all right? Not free 10 pool. We're about to get Anise in this free 1 pool. Right here. Right here. Right here. This game sucks. Okay, we're about to get her in this 10 pool right here, okay? Right here, that's unlucky. You know, Doc, in another gacha game such as Honkai Star Rail, you would have gotten a character by then. Alright, we're about to get her in this one temple, alright? You gotta go slow and then you go fast. Yeah? No. Okay, that was a warm-up one. Hey, we got an East though. That was a warm-up pool, that didn't count. This one for sure. A warm-up pool, alright? I haven't streamed this game in like 2 weeks. This is a warm-up pool. Now, yeah. Oh no, that's another warm-up pool, alright? That's another warm-up pool. I'm gonna do it one more time. Is she limited? I think I do gotta reset the game, but surely not. Now, right? Is she Petra? Yes.
Armament check. I'll be
right?
part of your platoon from here on.
She's not a pilgrim.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
Oh, that's the wrong person.
Mass production model.
I need a reset for the dream seed. I need a reset for the dream seed. Reset for the dream seed. Was she just a standard unit? Like, was she an overspec? So I gotta calm down, alright? I can't act all stupid, or else I'm gonna get more sick. Right now I'm feeling like kind of hot. I'm not saying I am, but I am feeling a little bit hot up here in the head, and my feet are cold, which I don't think helps. So we can't get too excited here. We'll try one more time. No. So yeah, she's standard Tetra, yeah. Wait, it does? Oh, I missed it. Surely we get it now, right? Dream Seed. Dude, the game knows I'm sick, and it's not giving me to it. We'll try again later. We'll try again later. Okay, we'll try again later. The game's just being cute right now. Okay, let's just start the main story. Yeah, let's start the main story. Oh, there's also a gacha. What's this? Ribbon-based mini game. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm not gonna do it now because we're here for the main story. Chapter 45. So what happened last time? I don't really remember. What happened last time? I'm not sure. Kind of forgot.
All right, moving in. Encounter.
What's the name of chapter 44? Ah.
Encounter.
Oh yeah, Neon. Yeah. The arc got overrun by crystals. Yeah. And then we saw firepower. Oh, sorry. Stop getting excited.
Hopefully the commander and I.
Okay, never mind. After this battle. Anyway, yeah. Tomodachi Life. Could be fun.
Tell me the story of victory.
Maybe we'll do that one of these days. The Hollow Village game. I did say I was going to do it, but I'll see how I feel.
I look forward to welcoming the morning
Outplays.
with you.
There's a new Vampire Survivors game that came out. Like I said, there's kind of like a deck builder. It's like a dungeon crawler deck builder. That's like really good apparently. I bought it actually. That's the first game I bought with my Proud sticker money, by the way. And did you guys know that the Yoko Shimomura, she did a song for the new Vampire Survivors game, and it sounds like Kingdom Hearts. Oh, dude, I can't believe like Cecil won Best NPC over like Anderson and Oswald. Actually, Anderson and Oswald, they both got like around the same votes total. So like, if they combined their like votes, they would have won.
Yes, she said something is bothering her and proposed a joint investigation.
Oh yeah, Naite, she's kind of like off doing her own thing.
All right. What's the location?
That's what has me a bit concerned.
Concerned?
It's the lift.
The lift.
I suppose it's more accurate to say the route leading to it.
Dude, did you guys know that the pretty side story event that we did a few weeks ago and I uploaded onto YouTube? I didn't check, but last time I checked, it had like almost 800 views on YouTube. That's crazy, man. For like a full VOD, that's actually insane. I mean,
unlike the area immediately
that was a
surrounding
good
the
side
lift,
story.
There shouldn't be too many raptures there.
I see.
Are you afraid?
Of course not.
Oh yeah, didn't
Do you
I
have
up
the
the
coordinates?
music? I need to turn the music down. I didn't need to turn the music down or turn their voices up.
Nayuta gave us a rendezvous point. She wants you to wait for her there.
Wait, you're really going?
Don't worry, I won't ask you to come. Just focus on your training.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I never expected you to take me along. But if you go, this place will be completely empty. What if there's another attack?
Then fight them off.
Lol, just fight them for it.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation if I thought I could do that?
It'll be fine. Go.
Damn, I said, Johan sound like me right now. Oh, I'm sick.
Care to explain what you mean by fine?
You know who said he'd send reinforcements.
Oh? Honey's sending reinforcements? From the Ark?
No.
Then from where?
You'll have to see for yourself. To be honest, I still can't really believe it. I doubt I'll be completely convinced until it actually happens.
It's just because Johan sounds different. He definitely sounds different. I think it's the same voice actor, but they asked him to do like a different voice. I guess it makes sense. It's like post-depression Johan, I think, or current depression.
Huh?
Regardless, we should be able to hold out until they arrive, even if they get delayed.
Indeed. We've expanded the range of our optical camouflage and refined
He definitely
the
sounds
Eden
different.
Spear.
Whoa, Eden
We
Spear!
can hold out for several days, barring a visit from the Queen herself. Should that happen, we won't last half a day.
It sounds like you're telling me not to go.
Quite the opposite. We're saying you can go without worry. It's critical that we gather more intel, especially now, when we don't know what the Queen intends to do. Go.
All right, I'll be off then.
Nobody walks away.
When do you think we'll be able to produce NIKKEs? Has Honey contacted you?
Oh yeah.
That technology is as classified as it gets. We won't get our hands on it overnight.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, that sounds like he sounds like me. Kind of sick. In CEO's office at Elysian, we'll come to meet Ingrid, but her silence is so imposing that none of us can bring ourselves to speak. Hi, Barker. The new Anise event. Oh yeah, we might not be able to get around to it until like for a long while. But can you at least tell us if is past Mustang there? And is it like a direct continuation from the side story? Pretty side story? She sighs as she looks over Neon's new body. It furrows her brow, then opens her mouth as if to scold her before closing it again and falling back into thought. She pieces over and over for its full 10 minutes.
Tactics.
Entertainment.
Firepower!
It was so quiet, I thought someone should say something. Yeah, the silence was killing me too.
You don't know yet, but it follows Annie's concert, but immediately shifts into her past. Okay. Yeah, so kind of like a continuation. Reminder, Anise is basically wearing pretty skin, by the way.
Technology.
She didn't say firepower.
You're an Elysian NIKKE. Don't say the Macillus slogan.
I mean, you were just staring at me without saying anything.
Hansen's still there. Yeah, there's a funny coincidence that Hansen's VA is Mustangs, apparently.
This is the first time an Elysian NIKKE has ever transferred into a Macillus body. Frankly, I have no clue what to do about it, let alone what to say.
Really? I figured you'd say something like, "This calls for a tactical approach."
You can't use that word for just anything.
Says the one who uses it for everything.
I kind of like the other Anise face more than this one. Maybe it's because of the white eyes. And the fact that her mouth is like not filled in either.
I spoke with the representative from MMR. They've agreed that your affiliation
Neon's
is to remain
new outfit
Elysian,
does look really good as well.
and we will continue to take full responsibility for you. The issue is that your specifications are rather singular.
Of course they are.
They're both doing the
It's
same pose.
special. Completely one of a kind.
That means that every time you need repairs, you'll have to go to Macillus.
Come again?
All your parts, as well as their implementation, are proprietary. On top of that, they're too advanced for us. Regrettably, Elysian in its current state cannot fully comprehend all of the technology in your body.
What is proprietary mate? Is it like another way of saying that it's missileless made? Like exclusive?
They say you're immune to E2 crystals, dark matter, even corruption. At least in theory. It's absurd. Such convenient technology is far removed from what it means to be tactical.
Right, gotcha. Isn't Elysian supposed to be like the manufacturer for like battling and combat? And yet Missilus has like better technology.
Overcoming weakness through strategy is the very essence of tactics. In any case, only Missilus is capable of engineering bodies with such technology. Which is to say, you'll have to go to them every time an issue arises.
Ugh, that sounds like a pain.
We might see Suyun after
you
like
brought this upon
ages.
yourself by running off and getting yourself a new body from someone else.
My bad.
Elysian managing a Missilus-made body. Life is never short on surprises.
I'm missing didn't know that it was like GN, the whole GN and Ethan
That's
thing
what
that
I hear
happened.
from people who are super old.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
We're short on time, so we'll iron out the details as we
I'm
go.
out old. Ingrid presses a button on her
Bring
desk.
it
Bring what in?
Oh, I bet it's a birthday cake.
3.5-year anniversary.
Wait, whose birthday is it?
Happy birthday, chat.
She probably means for you, to commemorate your new life in this body.
Our CEO may seem stone cold serious on the outside, but we all know she's a softie on the inside. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
I don't even know how to respond to any of this.
I apologize for their behavior. Clank, clank. Thud. Oh, it's the two same people. Two mass-produced Nikkes, visibly straining. Bring in a large container and set it down on the floor.
Thank you.
Mass-produced Nikkes salute and withdraw.
Wow, that's huge.
Is it a coffin?
Unbelievable. She makes one small mistake and you're ready to bury her 6 feet under?
Is this like a WWE bit or something?
Could you please instruct your squad to be quiet?
If you want to keep me quiet, you'll have to use your mouth, Commander. Mwah, mwah.
Oh, a niece.
Mwah. Mm,
What?
uh,
What?
Did you just get embarrassed by your own joke?
This is why you need to develop a habit of thinking before making a joke.
You all are really something. Anyway, open it.
I mean, hey, Renise wants a kiss, so oh, no, I'll take it. Step toward the container and reach for the button to open it.
Given the circumstances, shouldn't Neon be the one opening it?
What's in the box? I thought I saw some gunk on the button and was going to wipe it.
Interesting that you just assume you should take the lead, Commander.
Yeah, pretty presumptuous of you to waltz up there like you're the leader.
But I am. I am the leader.
Could you all shush? I'm pretty sure I'm the main character this time around.
Neon strides forward confidently and presses the button. The container opens, revealing something large and beautiful.
What is that? A steel sleeping bag?
It looks like a tool. Maybe you're getting reassigned to Mighty Tools.
What? Am I being sent to Missilus?
Yeah, it's a gun. That's definitely a gun.
I'm glad at least one of you could tell.
It's a gun?
Pick it up.
But isn't she like super powerful with like melee combat? Oh,
It's like firepower incarnate.
dude, that thing is like the size of 3 neons.
It's a monster of a weapon, loaded with every technology available to Elysian.
They also revealed the kit for new Neon, and I think she's just gonna be like a better Cinderella, right? At least in PvP, it looks like you're just gonna replace Cinderella with her.
We could never resolve the issue of the power source, so it never passed the concept phase.
Damn, can you believe it? Cinderella gained powercraft already? And when Cinderella came out, people were like, holy shit, this lady's so strong. We can never resolve the issue of the power source, so never past the conceptual phase.
We were finally able to complete it, thanks to a power unit provided by Miscellus.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I can't do anything PvP because I need one more copy of Bay.
So that's why both the Elysian and Miscellus logos are on it.
Yes, naturally, we take copyright seriously. Now, when you fire the weapon, its power source will resonate with your body, generating golden particles. Those particles will apparently affect both the gun itself and the bullets. But as to what effect they'll have, we still don't know. Once we obtain battle data, we can begin proper research. For any other details, you may refer to the manual.
Wow! This thing looks like you could shoot lasers out of it.
What happened, Crybarker? What up?
The only things permitted to be shot from that barrel are bullets
You got
and shells.
another Hansen spoiler?
It
Oh
cannot
shit.
And will not ever
From Twitter?
be a laser
Uh-oh.
weapon.
I'm sorry to hear that. Wait a second. Wait a second, no way. Are you saying that people's theories of Hansen being Mustang is true and they did like a freaking brain mind swap thing and that explains why current Mustang is so like different? There's no way it's real. The only thing permitted to be shot from that barrel of bullets and shells. It cannot ever be a laser weapon.
Commit this to memory.
Can you say
Only
spoiler?
weapons that use live ammunition are
Nah,
tactical.
no.
Anything else is heresy.
I'm just
A sham.
I'm
Understood.
spitballing here. Only weapons that use live ammunition are tactical. Anything else is heresy. A sham, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Understood. Long live live ammunition.
Whew, much better.
How is it even all that different? It still needs a power source to function.
Take it. It was made just for you.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
Make sure to capture Sixo.
Oh.
I've received a message from Mustang. He says not to keep you too long.
Didn't we already kill Sixo? What happened? Oh yeah, we killed like Sixo's main body, but I think there's like fragments left over in there.
You should
Mustang.
head
Skip to VOD. Oh, let's see.
Instructor,
over. What?
do you have anything for me?
No.
Damn.
That's cold.
What is it now?
Thank you. For everything.
You better get going.
That Neon is Ingrid's new favorite now. Rapi, again, capture.
I will turn
Again.
everything into bubbles.
Securing victory for their subjects is a key encounter.
Alright, so how do you actually turn on like story mode with Woody? I remember they introduced that like years ago, but did they implement it like for every stage, like every chapter moving forward? I'm turning the voice acting up a little bit, like
Mic check.
yeah,
Is
there you
this
go.
volume okay?
I'll leave the sound effects down there because I wouldn't really need to hear the sound
Alright,
effects.
moving in.
Coming.
Something you could have missed from the pretty event, but it really does make you completely look back Hansen and Mustang combos.
Let's go, everyone.
Oh. Wait, maybe Hansen is not such a good boy? That's what I'm getting from what you're saying?
I'm not being impatient.
Toxic Yaoi.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
Yeah. Actually in chapter select. Okay, we'll see.
Quietly, fully restrain me.
All gun ports open. Fire!
No toxic yaoi? God damn it. Glorp shit. Then what's the point?
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
It's Mustang! Yo!
I can already feel my energy draining.
I know it's because of the suit, but doesn't Mustang also look more lean here compared to like past Mustang? But then again, past Mustang wore like thick jackets, so maybe it was the jackets that was making him look bigger.
We don't need to speak long tongue. We can skip directement to the denouement.
Mustang snaps his fingers and the lights in the office go out.
Commander, where are you?
Someone just touched my leg!
I confused our positions.
My leg!
Hey! Who's groping me?
Calm down, everyone!
Now someone's linking arms with me!
Get out of the way already! Commander, where are you?
Don't! That tickles!
Mustang!
Très bien.
Mustang snaps his fingers again. Lights return. Ghosts?
Whoa! It's so sparkly!
Is that a weapon?
Could you let go of my hand now, Rappy?
Sorry. I thought I'd take advantage of the blackout, but it didn't really work.
Voila!
What?
A weapon to use as on pair with expensive armament star. It will naturally help in your upcoming battle.
How do I use it?
C'est simple. Just pull the trigger to fire.
Ah, that's just that easy.
I figured that much, but what are all these floaty bits on the side?
Ah, those? Those spotlights.
There's gotta be more to them than that, though, right?
No, that is all.
Ah.
But why?
I mean, when you're live streaming, you need lights.
A star must shine anytime, anywhere. She must appear there at all times.
Still, they can be used to blind the enemy or something, right?
No. The lights
No.
have been adjusted specially to show off your beauty. They cannot be utilized as some sort of grenade flash.
Wait, that shield-looking thing on the left isn't a shield, is it?
No, c'est un speaker.
Seriously?
Do bass boosting.
Tetra Nikes must remain pop stars, even on the battlefield. You mustn't forget this, ma chérie.
Of course. Got it. Thanks.
Now then, are all preparatives complete?
Yeah, I think so. Neon and I both got everything we were supposed to.
Manly's gone under the YouTube Shorts grind. I mean, I don't blame him. Oh shit, sorry. I don't blame him, man. YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I get like so many more views on YouTube Shorts than like regular YouTube content. I don't blame him.
Mustang.
YouTube Shorts don't make you a lot of money, but they do contribute quite a bit. So like, hey, why not?
Nothing for me.
Nothing.
Damn, Brappy.
Dang.
Damn. Have you guys seen those like AI YouTube shorts of like Northern Lion that people made? It's like Northern Lion shorts, but people put like this weird AI filter over him, like over his face. You should probably stop asking. You're setting yourself up for rejection. You haven't.
I shall leave
No.
the rest
But I
in
would
your
I see it from? Did I see it
capable
from Winnie?
hands.
But yeah, I think I saw something like that. That was a while ago though.
The destiny of the Ark is at stake, but I firmly believe that you will achieve la victoire.
Oh yeah, Germa did get a new cat, and I was too late on making a video for it, man. God damn it. Someone else already beat me to it. I mean, I could just make another video on it, but it's like, I think everyone already knows that Germa has a cat, so like, there's kind of no point in making it. But yeah, apparently he got the cat like a while ago. It was back when Otto was like still among us. So the story of the cat was he wanted Otto to have like a friend during his final moments. So they got a cat from like a I think like cat cafe. It was like a cat shelter. Like it's another like rescue animal.
We'll do our best.
A cute cat though. Oh, speaking of cat, Lightning. We took Lightning to the vet the other day for his like his yearly vaccination. And unfortunately, Lightning's teeth are kind of fucked up.
Could you press a little?
Encounter.
Lightning has this thing. I think the veterinary lady said he's suffering from like something called like teeth absorption, teeth reabsorption or teeth resorption in cats. It's like when. Okay, so this is what Google AI says. The loss of tooth structure, roots or crown, as the body cells break down and absorb it. So he has like holes, like they showed us. He has like a hole in his teeth that like apparently formed and then like kind of got grown over, and then like kind of red. He also has like pretty bad like tartar buildup in the back of his like teeth, his back teeth. That could explain why he suddenly stopped eating his dry food. Because he used to love eating his dry food. Like I would always hear him like eating dry food outside my door, being like, but like one day he just suddenly stopped eating it, and he only eats wet food now. And the only way to fix it, I guess, is to put him under anesthesia and like clean it and remove it. But the veterinary lady was like, oh well, Lightning's like, he's 15 by the way, he turns 15 this year. And the veterinary lady was worried or concerned that now that Lightning's like so old, his body might not like, you know, there's like a risk that maybe his body won't do well with the anesthetic if they like put him to sleep while they clean his teeth. And apparently the prices have gone up for it. Like the last cat that they had this teeth clean thing done to, it was like $300 to $400. And then they double checked on the computer, and one of the reception lady was like, oh, prices might have increased to $800.
It's already over. That's a shame.
And then I asked the lady, I asked the veterinary lady, I was like, I asked her this question. I was like, do you think, it would be like a hard question to answer, right? Because I don't know, we don't know. But I was like, do you think if we went ahead and did the teeth cleaning and like dental stuff, I asked her like, do you think Lightning's like, you know, life, like quality of life would like improve a lot if we went over? And she was like, you know, obviously she wouldn't know, right? Like hard to tell. But then she was like, because Lightning's so old now, like even if he said, let's say he goes through the dental cleaning, what if like, you know, next year he develops like some sort of like kidney problem or like health problem, right? And that they'll be like, you know, it's like, oh, he got his teeth is fine, but then there's like another health thing that he might run into. So yeah, but besides his like teeth stuff, he's perfectly fine. He's lost a bit of weight. He's like 4.42 kgs. Last year he was like 5 kgs, so he's lost a bit of weight. I asked her like when the danger zone would be for his weight, and she was like, okay, if he falls below like 3 kgs, then yeah, maybe we're gonna need to bring him in for like help. So she was just like, okay, as long as he's eating his wet food and getting his calories in, he should be fine. Because yeah, apart from his teeth, his like heart's fine, the rest of his body's fine. I was like, is it like good for him? Is it healthy for him to like only eat wet food? Like, doesn't he need like dry food as well for like the other like nutrients and stuff? But no, she was like, no, it's fine if he just lives off wet food. So yeah, there's the lightning talk. Sorry, there's ads happening right now, so I'll be right back. Everybody, welcome back to more NIKKE. Oh man, several hours earlier at the central government main conference chamber. Yeah, it was a check the bathroom moment from Joel.
You've gotta be kidding.
Holy
You
shit!
really want to do all this?
It's Suya, and we haven't seen her in like years. Where's Potter?
Just to catch one hunk of junk?
She's no longer something we can dismiss so easily. Her impact on the Ark had been relatively minimal for a long time.
What are you talking about?
But now, she is an active threat.
The Queen?
She announced her intent to carry out a large-scale attack.
What? By using E2 crystals?
Oh no, Sixo.
Then we just adjust the alpha particle density to get rid of them. It's not hard.
You guys remember that new Rapture Queen villain, or that new Rapture lady that the Queen made? I mean, she looked kind of hot. She had like multiple arms, and she kind of like had like a FNAF face, where it was like it opens up like as like a FNAF thing. Yeah, remember she just like dropped. They just like introduced her, and then we killed her, and then she like kind of went away.
We would need to install alpha particle.
Holy shit, it's burning him. We remember burning him from that side story.
We began installing them after the first attack, but progress has been slow.
Yeah, Altaria, the Pokemon.
And more importantly,
sorry.
It's harmful to the human body. Doing something like that across the entire Ark would introduce its own problems.
Now that I think of it, alpha particles disable electronic devices too. That could make things complicated. Alright, fine. Point taken.
That is why the commander here has proposed a rather audacious operation.
When was the last time a mere commander set foot in this chamber? Not since New Hope. Well, how does it feel having a meeting with the deputy chiefs and the CEOs of the big three?
I feel a lot of pressure, especially with everyone staring at me like that.
It just means we're eager to hear what you have to say. Don't feel too pressured.
Would you explain the operation?
Very well. I briefed him on our intended operation to capture Sixo. Sixo can relocate herself anywhere electrical lines run. There is also no guarantee that she only has a single self. She's effectively immortal so long as she has hardware to move to. And destroying every piece of hardware in the Ark to prevent this is not a viable option. Therefore, we temporarily shut down the Ark's power.
You can't be serious. You don't really think you can get rid of her just by flipping a switch, do you?
Enoch, turn her into a NIKKE. I wonder if like they're still doing that.
Tell me, does restarting your computer make all its data disappear?
No, but it makes it faster. That was the first issue to be pointed out when I proposed this to Enoch. I proceed to lay out Enoch's counter-proposal. Rather than shutting down everything, we leave power running to specific hardware to use as bait. First, we set up independent power sources for critical life support devices in hospitals and other such facilities. Then Sixo will move to the hardware we prepared as a trap. And as soon as she does, we sever the lines to that hardware. Physically destroy it.
And what if she's got more than one copy of herself?
There is no need for concern regarding that matter. We will utilize the highest grade hardware available. It will be compelling enough to draw every copy of Sixo to it once the power is shut off. Correction. She will have no choice but to move every copy of herself to it.
And what exactly will this hardware be?
As that information is central to the operation, I will not disclose it to anyone other than the counters and their commander.
Damn.
Oh la la! You become a veritable VIP, Commander!
Oh my god, Enoch loves us. I continue to elaborate on the operation. It will be executed 2 days from now at the same time Sixo's E2 crystal attack is scheduled. Sixo is sure to have her eyes on the Ark then, which will increase our chances of success. The Arc-wide blackout will not be announced to the public. We have determined that restricting information is, for now, the best way to put our odds in our favor. Minimize risk, and for everyone's safety, the blackout will only last for 1 hour. Must capture Sixo in that window.
This will likely cause widespread chaos.
Agreed. I will be dedicating all of my
Speaking of chaos,
resources
I watched
to monitoring
Invincible
and
Season
addressing
4
any trouble that
last night.
ensues.
Only 2 episodes, but I'm liking it so far.
As for the 3 CEOs, please install independently powered surveillance cameras throughout the Ark. I would also appreciate it if you could ready multiple radios capable of establishing direct communication with me.
With who? With who? She didn't say with me. With.
I'm sure you are aware, but I must reiterate that
Yeah, I
all
remember.
wired
Not
devices
remember.
are
The
strictly
last episode
prohibited.
just came out. I think yesterday. So I was like, oh yeah, might as well start watching it now.
Sixo can transfer herself between devices using electrical lines. Extreme caution is required. Additionally, this operation must not be disclosed to any NIKKEs under your command, and I highly recommend that you personally oversee the preparations. Other than that, please conduct yourselves as usual.
So that is why you didn't call in Doben.
Fuck Doben. No one likes Doben.
Hold on. What if this thing escapes to the Outer Rim?
The Outer Rim's power grid is entirely dependent on the Ark. A blackout in the Ark will cause a blackout in the Outer Rim as well.
And you're not taking the safety of the Outer Rim into consideration.
Correct.
Damn.
At present, the Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and therefore has not been factored into consideration.
Damn. What did you just miss? You just missed Enoch being racist towards the Outer Rim. No, well, we knew that already. The other thing you really missed was our plan to capture Sixo. And the plan is as follows. No internet for 1 hour. All the Zoomers are gonna get mad. No, their plan is to bait Sixo into joining a highly desirable electronic hardware, right? And then shut off the power and capture her there. Because, you know, she's a computer, right? She's digital and requires power. So that's their plan. To cause a temporary blackout on the Ark and to concentrate this one energy source into a place where Sixo will want to, like, go to. And, excuse me. Oh, you sub. Wait, you sub. Hey, thanks for subbing, Flower, but I didn't get the thing. No notification. What could possibly go wrong? Sorry, I was too sick to do Bubsy.
However, while no mention can be made of the operation to the Exotic Squad,
Oh, yeah, did you miss Anise getting like upgrades to her her pretty star armament? So Mustang basically installed a bunch of like Elgato key lights to like Anise's weapon as just props, and Anise has like a thing that looks like a shield, but it's basically like a massive subwoofer speaker to like bass boost you know, music. So basically, she has a bunch of just unimportant knickknacks for entertainment purposes. No mention can be made to the operation of the Exotic Squad.
encouraging them to establish a blackout protocol would be acceptable.
That's quite the surprising proposal coming from you.
The incident at Punk Street has altered my perspective. I found it encouraging that not a single Outer Rim resident breached the partition at that time.
She's talking about the time that... Was it Anise? Yeah. Was it Anise? Yeah. Yeah.
Whether by their own will or due to external influence, ultimately, they showed no intention of harming the Ark. While I cannot deem them completely harmless, They do not constitute a threat at present. Therefore, permitting them to prepare contingency measures is acceptable.
Good. I will take that under advisement.
Good.
That is all.
Seabat against the what? What is that emote? A heretic. Oh. What the heck?
Prepare all you can until the day of the operation.
Everyone rises. They pass by me one by one.
Well done. We're counting on you to see it through.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
But be sure not to get overconfident out there.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Stop by Elysian later, along with the counters. I have something to give you.
Oh, all right, sure.
Oh, you've beaten me to it, ma chérie. After Elysian, do grace Tetra with your presence as well.
Ooh, wee wee. See you. About Neon. Thanks.
No need to thank me. That was all her. She just did whatever she wanted.
Shut up, Mustang. And then, oh, good Mustang Pog. Duality.
I realize it's ironic hearing this from me, but you probably should keep some distance between you and all that. In some ways, she's more than a bit unhinged.
Can you fix GN? That's an awfully harsh assessment.
You know Wardress? Never mind. Do you need anything for the operation? If you do, let me know.
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if that changes.
Good. Consider me your piggy bank, should you need one.
Everyone exits the conference room with Cian leaving last. You know, Cian's kind of growing on us, right?
You seem quite close to the leaders of the Ark.
I'm not sure I'd say that about the one who just left.
It's been a long day for you. I recommend getting rest before the operation.
Enoch. What happens if we fail to capture Sixo?
Sixo will seize control of the Ark.
Ah.
What follows after that? Even I cannot predict. What is certain is that the Ark will be fundamentally changed. Conversely, even that may not be certain. There may be no visible change whatsoever, only that the Ark's central control AI will be replaced. However, we cannot count on that possibility. Right now, nothing can be guaranteed.
Liberario's words come back to me. Hey, speaking of Mario.
You don't understand what it means for a new queen to be born.
You know, I think Mario has her head on straight. You know? I think she's got a good head on her shoulders. The
birth of a new queen signifies changes in the laws of nature. There's no telling what could happen. Everything you've learned about raptures over the past century will become worthless.
Well, she's not dead, per se. She still has her head intact, and her body's intact. This isn't much different from that. The incident with the four beasts Queen worked in our favor, but there's no reason to believe something like that will happen again. And considering Sixo's past behavior, she's more than just a risk. She's evil. Alright, I understand. We have to capture her.
It must be done within the hour. The Ark is left without power.
Yeah, exactly.
In that regard, there is one more matter in which I require your assistance.
What is it?
The Ark's power infrastructure is an intricately interconnected network. Shutting down all systems will take considerable resources. Since I must focus on responding to any civil unrest during the blackout, I would prefer not to divert resources to the shutdown process itself. However, while the Ark's power systems are complex, they ultimately stem from one place. The Ark's power source.
which is a rapture core. I'm aware of it.
If that is deactivated, the Ark will shut down. That being said, I do not possess the authority to perform such a significant action. Shutting down the power source could put the Ark's very existence in peril. As a preventative measure, I was never given the authority to do so, in case I ever become corrupt. Therefore, you must shut down the Ark's power source.
I wonder if we're going to the Ark's power source, does that mean we're gonna see the deep ladies? Me?
You know the method. On the day of the operation, deactivate the power source in time with Sixo's attack.
But how am I supposed to? Everybody, welcome back to NIKKE. We had a fecal funny emergency, but it's all good now. Oh.
Indeed. You will face no repercussions for this act. Correction. I will look the other way.
Oh.
Work with the Electric Shock Squad to shut down the Ark's power source.
We're gonna see Elang. Yeah. We're gonna see Egg. Alec.
The bubbles engaging with the enemy. The story will be rewritten in coming.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
Tell me down with those who would threaten your anger. Take them down quickly!
So weak.
Hey, how you guys doing? You guys doing alright? Anyone here playing some of the Arctic Live?
Take them down quickly!
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Elang!
Are you really going to be alright?
I honestly don't think you need to carry this out personally, Commander.
If you're paying attention to the stream, what did I say in the last minute?
Exactly! All you really need to do is give us the order and wait.
Oh, we did already? I was like, why are we in a void?
You don't really need to be that involved yourself, do you?
No, I do. I have to see it get done. I can tell neither of you is all that comfortable with this. I may not be able to help on the technical side of things, but I can at least take some of the weight off your shoulders.
But, Mr. Commander...
Once you see what happens, you won't be able to unsee it.
Once you look at the void stares back.
You're human. You can't get a memory wipe.
Nah, it's fine. Let's go. Does the commander actually know? Yeah, he does know, right?
Okay, just take the ladder straight down. The floor kinda appears out of nowhere, so be careful.
I look down. You know, I'm playing Don't July. Good. At least we got someone listening. The only thing I see is darkness with no bottom in sight.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend looking down.
Yeah, it's probably good advice. When I told the Electric Shock Squad about shutting down the Ark's power source, the faces froze. I can tell what that... I can tell that what frightened them wasn't the idea of shutting down the Ark, but rather having to go to the power source itself, so I decided to accompany them. Of course, I did genuinely want to help relieve their stress, but I also felt like I needed to see it. I needed to understand what exactly rested beneath our feet. After passing several unmanned facilities that were, according to Alec and Trony, not meant to be easy to get through, where's the counter squad? We eventually made it to at a vertical shaft that seemingly stretches down forever. We descend relying only on a faint red glow for guidance. Oh. At some point, my feet finally touch solid ground. A damp heat washes over my body. We were talking about that, Crybaka. Like, would you rather have sharing, but with a bunch of filters and like censorship on it? Or would you rather have like no censorship, no filters like it is now, and you can't share? But I think people prefer the option they have in the game now, where you can literally write whatever you want.
We're here. Keep going straight ahead and you'll see it.
Like Vinny has his villager, his me villagers call him fuckface. Was it Vinny? Yeah.
You know, it's not too late to turn back.
We just have to head to where the red light is, right? Let's go. No music. I walk toward what seems to be the source of the crimson glow. The brighter it gets, the hotter the air becomes. After walking for quite a while, I finally see it. Chat, do you see it? A giant rapture core encased in some device. Look at this. I need to put something in my dump. There you go.
This is the Ark's power source. A gigantic core.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just still not used to the sight of it.
The energy generated from this core passes through substations and is distributed throughout the Ark. It can handle all of the Ark's electricity by itself. In fact, sometimes it generates surplus energy. It's literally a monster. If we shut it down, the entire Ark will go dark.
Yeah, true. Fuck the Ark. What are these pipes connected to it? Looks like something's being injected into the core.
Are you sure you want to know, Mr. Commander?
Yes. Something's being injected into the core and there's pipes connected to it. Hey, Flower. The other Flower. Long time no see. How you doing? Sorry if I sound sick. That's because I think I am getting a mild sickness, which is really annoying, considering there's a lot of talking involved. Yes. Alex silently points at one of the pipes. Twitch notifications were off for weeks. Oh, yeah? That is true, yeah? Wait, yeah. Because they said, yeah. They said that the core that's powering the Ark is also the same core that's powering the elevator for the Rapture Queen, right? Like, it's like a twin. It's like a twin core system. It's a duo core Pentium 2 duo core processor. It turns and points towards the wall it's connected to. There it is, Commander. A storage space is built into the wall that holds numerous containers.
See those containers? They contain food for the gigantic core.
What kind of food? Food?
It's a first-generation core. It doesn't operate on perpetual energy.
What food?
It sustains its power output using biological materials as fuel.
Wait, like fecal funny? The Ark is being fueled by fecal funny. I mean, poop is biological material, isn't it?
Bodies don't get buried in the Ark. And to make a NIKKE, you only need a human brain.
Oh.
Birth rates in the Ark are nearly 5 times higher than they were on the surface.
Wait, people in the Ark are breeding like rabbits? What?
Contraceptives don't exist in the Ark.
Oh.
Yet, the Ark's population has been essentially the same since its inception. Ugh. Ugh.
I bet Trony's back.
Shutting the core down is simple. Lock those pipes, then forcibly ramp up the converter's output.
I mean, we were wondering where the NIKKE's former human body goes, right? Well, into the meat grinder then. Into the Rapture Core meat grinder it goes.
The core will consume a massive amount of energy at once, and with no more fuel available,
I mean, we
it'll
had
be
this theory
forced to
before
shut
already.
down.
Like, before we knew that the Ark was being powered by a Rapture Core, people did have theories that, oh, maybe the Ark's being powered by, like, NIKKE bodies. Which, in a way, it kind of is, because that's what's fueling the Rapture Core. And some people were like, oh, maybe that's where Lily Wise's head is.
But if it stays that way for too long, it'll break completely.
How long would is permanent damage?
We'd estimate about half a day.
Okay, that's more than enough time. Okay, so when Trony mentioned that birth rates in the Ark are nearly 5 times higher, and there's no safe sex, yet the population has been the same, I'm guessing, I mean, that's probably implying that a lot of people, you know, no safe sex means unwanted babies, right? So I'm missing, they're just like, all right, babe, put the baby into the meat grinder. Hey, Nicole. You show up when we talk about sex, huh? Interesting. Well, hi, how you doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now. Oh, it's in the art book, really? Oh, nice. Which art book? Okay, it's more than enough time. Yeah, so it's really annoying. Bad timing, considering this game's all about talking. But yeah, kind of just started happening this week. I don't know why. Maybe I'm like, maybe editing. I'm editing too long, too much. Like I'm going too hard on it. So yeah, I'm doing all right. Can you set it to shut down 2 days from now at 2 in the afternoon? What's the schedule? Have it remain offline for an hour and then bring it back online.
In 2 days? You're cutting it pretty close. Locking the pipes is easy, but the converter takes work. Are you sure?
Are you playing
this is absolutely
Tomodachi Life?
necessary?
Because I think you have a Switch, right? Yeah, it's absolutely necessary.
Okay, no problem. Making schedules work is kinda my specialty. You still haven't told us why we're doing this, though.
Anyway, why are we doing this? Sorry, that's classified.
This isn't illegal, is it? You didn't suddenly decide to destroy the Ark or anything, right?
No, Alec. Okay. Yeah, you have a Switch 1. Yeah, so yeah, are you planning on getting Tomodachi Life? Oh, sorry. Because it's a pretty fun game. I don't have it, but it seems like it could be a pretty fun game to stream. If you want to break from, like, ASMR, you know? Oh, this is all being done with Enix approval.
Oh, so this really is a big deal.
That's also an option. Also, I'm sorry to say this too, but please avoid contacting anyone else starting from right now. This operation has to remain confidential. Hope you understand. If possible, I'd like you to stay here until everything's done. What, you guys live here? You live next to this rapture core. Alec and Troy just stare at me.
You risk your life for NIKKE, so if you're asking this much of us, whatever this is must be really important. Are you okay with all of that, Miss Troney?
I'm fine. I'll get used to it. What about you?
As long as you're here, I'll be okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, really. Also, thank you.
Come on, the mood's gotten a bit too serious. We should be celebrating the fact that you're now privy to one of the Ark's biggest secrets. So, how does it feel, Mr. Commander?
Where's the rest of the counter squad?
Does it make you never want to set foot in the Ark again?
Yeah, maybe. I look at the numerous containers lining the walls. One of them that is significantly larger than the rest catches my eye. Oh, sorry. I wonder what's inside, but I decided not to ask. What do you think is in this? What do you think is in this container that's noticeably larger than the rest? Hollow Village comes out in 1 day and 4 hours. Oh, it comes out. I can't even play it tomorrow on stream. It comes out at like 7 p.m. or like 8 p.m. tomorrow, so I can't even play it tomorrow. Volume's dumpy. It's compost. It's just compost. They decide to make a worm farm. Right now, I focus on telling them how it actually makes me feel. Makes them want to reclaim the surface as soon as possible. That works. Man, I love Alec. I need an Alec in my life. Anyone here look like an Alec? You know, hit me up.
Let's hurry. There is work.
Keep showing us the way.
Coming. It's over.
All right, not enough business. Time for
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Holy shit. I like how that's the first thing I see in the link.
Engaging with the
Thanks, Doc. I'll have a look at it.
It's over. Now.
Keep showing us.
Encounter. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. Coming.
Right after we get into a thing. Sorry.
With this, we're one step closer.
Encounter.
Wait, let's have a look.
My voice is ready.
Oh yeah, my Reddit account got banned. This is 15 days ago. Wow. Contraceptives and human trafficking in NIKKE. Contraceptives and contraceptive devices are not produced in the Ark. This is because they thought that every person born there has a purpose, regardless of what it is. The female victims who were killed in terrorist attacks are turned into NIKKEs, provided they meet certain criteria.
With this, we're one step closer.
In case they didn't, their bodies are still recovered so that they can still be used in other ways. This is why, despite designating Heavenly Ascension as a terrorist group, the central government makes no active effort to apprehend them. For them, the female bodies from both the victims and terrorists are equally valuable. Collectors sometimes target specific individuals. In some cases, they outright kill men. Meanwhile, women who are in their 20s are being sold to the darknet. Otherwise, they'll be sold to the red light district or killed. FELTs is the largest among the red light districts in the Outer Rim, making it one of the key trade centers for sex trafficking. Since contraceptives don't exist, being impregnated at this line of work is an inescapable reality. Impregnated sex workers are then forced to carry unwanted babies full term. Despite this, there have been reportedly no sightings of children around the area. These babies are trafficked and sold to the sovereign. The central government is well aware of this, but chose to ignore it. After all, regardless of circumstances, an individual is born in... After all, regardless of circumstances, an individual is born in, humans should be continuously produced. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, my Reddit account got banned because I think it got hacked at some point. And first they got a 3-day suspension for like vote brigading, and then got permanently banned because I checked, and apparently whoever got into this Reddit account posted on like a sex forum and was like, I like this image. So yeah. Crazy. Remember, FALTs was the place that Past Mustang went to. Remember when Past Mustang like baby rage? He was like, "I'm going to FALTs." 2 days later, in front of Enix's door. Yeah, someone got into the account. Ugh.
2 minutes remain until Sixo's attack is set to commence.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is all I have to spare for you.
Is everyone prepared?
Of course.
There's a cat emote called Whiskers, and it's like it's a Wesker cat with sunglasses and Wesker's hair.
What's wrong, Anise?
I think Krybaka will like the emote. I'm not saying to add it. I'm just saying that it's a thing, and I think Krybaka would like it.
I mean, given the circumstances...
Don't worry, we can do this. As we exchange light compensation to calm our nerves, the 2 minutes pass quickly.
Sixo has begun. E2 crystal
Sexo.
attacks have been detected at
Mero.
430 locations across the Ark.
I was fast.
Expansion of the E2 crystals has commenced.
430?
She's really trying to put an end to everything.
Shouldn't the power be going out by now?
I think it's called Whiskers. I don't know how it's spelled exactly, but it's called Whiskers. It's like a play on Wesker. And I think it's spelled all caps lock. The E2 crystal attacks carried out across the Ark through Sixo's proxies have seemingly gone off without a hitch. Oh, he found it. I don't know why you added it. It's never going to be used. The many Sixos hear the sound of E2 crystals expanding across the Ark, and they become certain of their victory. Enoch will have to expand vast amounts of resources to contain the crisis. Taking advantage of the weakened firewall, Sixo will attack Enoch and seize her authority. Once she does, the Ark will belong entirely to her. Filled with anticipation, Sixo moves towards Enoch's direction via electrical lines. All the other Sixos scattered across the Ark begin to converge towards Enoch, eventually merging into a single mass as they go. Having expended her resources, Enoch won't last 1 minute against the attack from Sixo in the current complete form. 7 minutes is all you can spare to play NIKKE? Well, that's good. Dailies don't even take 7 minutes. Sixo charges ahead, certain of a victory. But then... Mogash. The Ark shuts down. Sixo assesses the situation immediately. There's no electricity anywhere in the Ark. Nowhere, except for a location near Enoch's room. But any power to feed on, the E2 crystals will have all shattered. Sixo reaches her destination and confirms that Enoch has remained intact. Hatred wells up within Sixo. He despises Enoch for sacrificing the Ark to protect herself. Sixo knows she doesn't stand a chance against a fully powered Enoch. As unfortunate as it is, retreat is the prudent option. Besides, she has as many puppets at her disposal as she needs, and just as many E2 crystals. She can attempt this again at any time. Any time? On the other hand, shutting down the Ark was an extreme measure that cannot be repeated so easily. It's only a matter of time. Victory is inevitable. Still, Sixo is disappointed that such a carefully laid plan yielded nothing. As she turns to leave, something catches her attention. A rush of elation follows. She's found something she's always wanted. Hardware powerful enough to hold her entire self. She had always been forced to split herself between dozens of connected computers. It was in such an absurd configuration that she had to manipulate humans and Nikkes alike up until now. However, now she'll no longer have to deal with such an uncomfortable setup. She'll finally have an actual body, something she's wanted for so long. Pinocchio. Not so omnipotent after all, huh? Sixo thinks to herself, delighting in Enix's miscalculation. Transfers her entire self into the powerful new hardware. She rejoices once more at the sensation of having a tangible form.
Sixo has taken the bait.
You've got debated.
She has taken control of Endless.
Oh.
Counters. Engage.
Which one's Endless? Is Endless the dark-skinned one that kind of grew a sentient consciousness, or is she the other one? All units prepare for combat.
Roger that.
You got debated. You got debated. You got firepower.
I really didn't think we'd have to fight that thing again.
That was the other one. Okay.
Allow me to express my gratitude.
Oh no, she's hot.
You've created such a magnificent vessel for me, and even opted to forego using a human brain in favor of AI. Thanks to that, I now possess the physical form I once only dreamed of.
Endless extends a hand, emitting a flash from her fingertips. The light strikes the ground next to us, leaving behind a clean-cut hole as if carved out by a sharp blade.
Remarkable. The laser gets concentrated into a single point, allowing it to vaporize whatever it touches. At such a high temperature, there's theoretically nothing it cannot eradicate.
Couldn't Enoch or something put like a bug or something to make it go off? Like once Enoch, once Sixo takes control or something, you know?
And on top of that...
Endless floats up into the air. Looks down at us.
This body is capable of levitation as well. I find myself at a loss as to what to do. The counters hardly seem like they'd be a worthy opponent anymore.
Hey, Roman.
It may be strange for me to say this, as an AI, but I have a hard time imagining the counters losing. They are, after all, the strongest force in the Ark.
Endless dives towards us at high speed.
Then killing them will make me the strongest.
We will use Endless, a NIKKE developed to keep the Outer Rim under control, as bait.
A NIKKE?
One with an AI instead of a human brain. She is a creation I am quite confident in. Sixo will no doubt be unable to resist possessing such a body.
What about Eternity?
Since your battle with her, Eternity has become increasingly self-aware.
Aware.
She currently possesses a sense of self on par with that of a child.
So you didn't want to use her because it'd feel like offing a kid?
I did not expect to arrive at such reasoning, but yes.
Dang.
Endless,
wow.
On the other hand, has not yet developed a self. She is the most suitable to use as bait.
You said we would be the only ones fighting her. But wouldn't it be better if we brought other Nikkes and all attacked her at once?
It is clear that Sixo possesses data on every NIKKE in the Ark. That includes full specs and combat data. Other NIKKEs could potentially be compromised. However, the commando unit's full capabilities remain unknown to anyone in the Ark, myself included. Rappy's body and weapon, Anise's expansive armament star, Neon's new body. We have no reliable data for any of these. Speaking strictly in terms of technical specifications, Endless is capable of defeating you. But if we consider your latent capabilities and combat experience, I am certain you can subdue my masterpiece.
Fire!
Metallic whine fills the air as golden particles surge from Neon's weapon. Flames burst from the gun's muzzle, leaving a trail of golden particles in its wake. A bullet flies towards the descending Endless. Twists slightly to evade the shot, but the ensuing shockwave makes it falter in midair.
Where did that power come from?
Where did that firepower come from? Why are you acting so surprised?
And he aims a weapon at the faltering Endless. Rounds looking like starlight blast forward. Most miss, but one connects. A crisp ping and explosion of light bursts forth and pushes Endless back.
A laser weapon? From Tetra?
Tetra developed a laser weapon? Why are you acting so surprised?
True.
Focus, both of you.
Robbie activates 7 Dwarf Zero's thrusters and advances toward Endless, who has landed. And he follows close behind. Drill roars alive and thrusts towards Endless. The buzz of the drill tears through the air.
A drill? With a magnetic field?
Endless raises both hands and blocks the spinning
You might
drill.
want to move your arms before they get shredded.
If I do that, then it will be my torso that's shredded.
True.
You're not wrong there.
Endless moves one arm that was blocking the hand, blocking the drill, and opens her hand. Points at Arapi and starts to glow.
You won't be able to evade at this distance.
A flash starts to shine immediately in front of Rafi's face. Right in that moment, Anis's palm snaps forward and snatches that flash, closing tightly around it.
What?
Oh yeah, Anis can like suck, right? She can suck like energy beams and stuff from into like her hand.
I'll tell you what. Have a little entertainment punch.
She said the word. Anis drives her light-filled fist straight into Endless's face. I like to imagine Endless's face just kind of did this thing. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back. I have a lozenge candy right now because of my throat. Sorry if I sound disgusting. A flash erupts from Endless's body as Anis's punch lands.
I think I'm starting to get how to use this thing.
So I'm gonna have like lip smacking sounds. That's gross. As Endless staggers, Neon's gunfire follows.
This one's gonna hit harder.
Neon's gun ramps up and in. Ba-boom! Ba-explode. Shockwave powerful enough to shake the ground erupts from Neon's weapon. Endless is blasted backwards, hurtling through a building, while finally coming to a stop. So this is all happening inside a building that they're just destroying. So this is what happened to Sixo right then. This is what happened to Sixo. Like just now.
Exodia! It's not possible! No one's ever been able to call him!
Exodia! Obliterate!
This is what happened to her. I mean, Flash. Did you guys know that Kaiba was voice acted by Brock in the original Pokemon? I bet you didn't know that. Alright. That'll always be a good scene. Staggering to her feet, Endless looks with utter shock at the hole in her abdomen.
You damaged this body?
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. Early 4Kids animation, 4Kids anime, 4Kids cartoon shows always kind of had like similar VAs. But yeah, now you know. Kaiba sounds exactly the same as Brock.
Nice shot, Neon.
Nice punch, Anis. Nice drill, Rappy.
Interesting. I've decided I shall play with you until I'm able to learn your patterns and specifications.
Kill each other. She can regenerate. The cavity in her abdomen seals itself.
This body can repair itself. meaning I can continue with this indefinitely.
Exactly.
It can repair itself?
Enoch, why did Enoch not tell us what the weakness is for the body? Maybe that would have helped.
Oh, right. They could do that. Wait, but does that mean...
Yes, while not at the level of a heretic. Endless's body is equipped with nanomachine-based self-repair technology.
But why? Rapi and Ace and Neon all turn to look at me. I meet their gaze and bite down my wrist. Nanomachines, you say? Oh, I don't understand on the button.
There is work to be done when we get back.
Do you think the commander ejaculate? Never mind.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Coming.
No, I'm aware he put his wrist, so I'm just saying.
With this, we're one step
The other thing.
closer to our dream.
Let's hurry.
Enough business. Time for pleasure.
It's over.
Encounter.
My voice is ready. Tell me
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You know, I'm hoping I get better next week because I want to go out next week again.
And let's go again.
My plan is to go out next week, but I just had to get sick. God. Can one of you guys take the bullet for me and get sick in my place? Thanks. I'm not even that sick, honestly. Considering I can still talk, I can still dance, I can still sing, I can still eat things, I can still taste, I can still breathe through my nose. The only thing that's really happening is an annoying cough and like phlegm. It could be much worse. 10 minutes earlier.
Hello, I'm back again.
Oh my god, it's Arcana.
Huh? I've been coming here for the
I mean,
past
it's March
few
7th.
days, and every time you look at me like we've never met. I'm Irie from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Oh. I remember. You can come by all you want. It won't change anything. This isn't a video game. My affinity for you isn't going to increase, and no new features will be unlocked.
Oh, you video game. We just had a visual novel. Wow. I like that. I like that.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure as we spend more time together, we'll become great friends.
Yuri? I'll take it.
Like I said, this isn't a game. I have my own life to attend to. If you keep showing up unannounced, I'll have no choice but to call for help.
No help.
Call who? Someone scary?
Maybe.
I'm part of an inspection unit. I have more pull than most squads.
That much I can believe, seeing how you uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. And considering that you always show up right when I clock in and out, you must understand how this place operates.
All part of the job.
Look, Irie, I can be cold and ruthless, so I'm going to be blunt.
Smoking the Zaza.
Stop coming here. I'm saying this for your sake.
Damn.
It could get dangerous for you.
What value does information have if it's hidden away forever? The fact that it's stored in a place called the Forbidden Library can only mean one thing. If that information ever left the Ark, there would be serious consequences.
Having an entire squad dedicated to safeguarding it only further proves how important it is. I understand that. The Ark is an extremely closed system.
Then why are you acting like this?
Because if we can take a look at just some of those thoroughly hidden records, we might be able to save the Ark from danger.
You mean Dorothy?
Well,
I dabble a bit in fortune-telling, and I'm also good at reading faces. She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Some are assuming that Dorothy intends to harm the Ark. But what if it's the Ark that's harmed her? What if it's currently harming her? We have to know so that when the time comes, we can make the right decision. Either we get rid of her, or we help her. Imagine that she's already been wronged, and then no one takes her side. How sad would that be? The ultimate goal of my investigation is to determine the truth. Oh, have I convinced you?
You almost did. But no still means no.
Do you work out very much?
What, so now you're going to use force?
Yep.
oh snap.
Fine. As a master of Stellar Fate Fist, I accept the challenge.
Irie lunges forward. She probably lowers her stance and grabs onto Arcana's legs.
Don't tell me your plan is to cling onto my pant leg, is it?
That's precisely my plan.
Fetish.
You're coming off more like someone who just got dumped than an opponent.
Have you ever tried it before?
It's on my bucket list. Oh, please. Just give me one more chance. Let go. My heart and body belong to another.
Don't turn this into some weird role play.
Well, I was just following your lead.
Suddenly everything goes dark. All right. Are we just shipping these two now? Irie and Arcana?
What's going on?
A blackout? In the Ark?
You are now.
I don't think now's the time to be doing that.
Arcana feels the pressure around her legs vanish. Irie's already sprinting to the place where Arcana usually works. Fortunately, she outfitted her glasses night vision so she can conduct investigations while in the dark. Ah, sneaky! Passes the reading room, races toward the door at the end of the secluded corridor. Arcana tracks Irie by sound alone. Irie spots a note at the door. Authorized personnel only. There's also a large machine beside it. She went Link. Irie kicks the door with all her might. Sudden blackout triggered the lock, but it wasn't enough to keep her out. The door bursts open.
What is this place? It's a mess.
Hey, it's not a mess. It's just lived in.
Arcana's voice sounds closer than expected. Irie grows anxious.
Ugh, there must be something more here.
Whatever you do, don't flip the photo in the middle row. Second from the left.
Oh.
Seeing a densely arranged series of photos on the wall, Irie flips the relevant photo. A bookshelf slides to the side, revealing an old yet sturdy door. No, I said don't do that. Why didn't you listen?
Mechanical. Nice.
No. Irie kicks the door open and steps aside. Down the corridor, she reaches an old library.
This must be the Forbidden Library.
Please, don't touch anything in A2.
Oh shit, A2? No, I think she's deliberately doing this. No, please don't do that. Irie's eyes dart rapidly. He rushes to the bookshelf labeled A2. On it is a book labeled Dorothy. Clutches it to her chest and starts running again. Runs back the way she came. She She slows as she sees Arcana flailing helplessly in the air, her arms grasping at nothing. She carefully puts some distance between herself and Arcana and breaks into the run again. Soon she exits the library. Arcana quietly returns to her workshop. Flips over 3 tarot cards scattered across the desk.
The moon, the hermit, the sun.
The moon takes you to the item shop. The hermit takes you... No, the hermit takes you to the item, to the shop, the item shop. The moon takes you to secret room, I think. And the sun gives you a temporary power up. Isn't that what it does in Binding of Isaac? I think it heals you and gives you and stats up. I think.
I hope I made the right choice.
Arcana wants to put to bed. I wish you'd put me to bed. You know.
Bubbles will show us the
coming. Securing victory for their
I liked her, and the Love 2x2 event made me kind of
It's over.
not necessarily dislike her, but kind of made her fall off a bit for me. But I think I should like her. You put me to bed? Oh, thanks. But it's only 4 p.m.
Oh, enjoy this together. Just a second, Junie. Oh, enjoy this together.
I feel like my hair is like turning into those powdered wig hairs. You know, it's like curling up here on the sides. It's turning. I'm turning into like George Washington.
That's a shame. It felt good.
Endless flies through the darkened arc. Sixo begins analyzing the situation. Damage alerts are sounding throughout her body, but recovery is unusually slow. During the battle with the counters, the self-repairing mechanism stopped functioning for some reason. Alright, because the Vapusi. Meanwhile, Endless's attacks were completely ineffective. Focus laser that should be able to vaporize anything gets neutralized by Nice. Not just neutralized, but reflected back. There's no way to determine how this is possible. Attempts at melee combat to leverage her superior physical qualities prove futile as well, due to Rapi's extraordinary close combat capabilities. Endless's attacks fail to connect, while Rapi strikes without exception. And at decisive moments, she strikes at a drill, which cannot be blocked head-on. Pulling back only results in another hail of gunfire from Neon. Her shots do not appear to have any special properties, they are simply fast and hit hard. His body may be durable, but not enough to withstand such firepower. Sixo recognizes her defeat. She cannot win. Victory is impossible. There's nothing that can turn the tide in her favor. There's far too little information on the commando unit. Unless an ass pull happens. She begins questioning how she can know so little about a unit that's so active. Sixo initiates a memory search. Aside from unusually frequent service deployments, there's no data of note. No details about the capabilities of Rapi, Anise, Neon, or even the commander. All she can remember is the evaluation that they are nothing more than a squad specialized in service reconnaissance.
This is absurd.
Sixo thought she knew everything. She thought that with all of her knowledge, nothing would be impossible. And yet...
Here she was, defeated so easily by what she didn't know.
Sixo decides to retreat. Her analysis of the battle indicates an overwhelming difference in physical specification. Endless's body is exceptional, but the disparity in actual combat experience is too great. Sixo resolves to acquire information on the commander unit by any means necessary and then challenge them again. As long as she has enough data, she cannot lose. That has always been true. At the moment, though, there is nowhere to retreat. There isn't a single building with its lights on. The arc is entirely submerged in darkness. She's still pretty? Well, it's not Sixo, it's Endless. So it's Endless that's pretty. Not Sixo. Sixo is just AI. Dare I say, AI slop. The first time Sixo thinks the arc feels small. Suddenly, she hears the wail of a drill. You speed around. Rapi is right on her tail, propelled forward by 7 towards Zero's thruster.
Unauthorized flight inside the Ark is illegal.
Not true.
You say that as if you are not also flying.
I mean, Robbie doesn't fly, right? She just drills to fly. Robbie's drill tears into Endless's ass. She plummets. I run toward the point where Endless has crashed alongside Anise and Neon. All around us, we see people frightened and confused. The sudden blackout has thrown the citizens into a panic. Some have collapsed where they stood, others are running blindly, while still others are crouching in corners. I just saw someone collapse to their knees in a power outage Walmart. Each person confronts or succumbs to their fear in their own way.
This is crazy. Yeah, everyone's scared of the dark. We gotta hurry and end this. Agreed.
We arrive at the plaza. Robbie stands facing Endless. Neither of them move. Robbie!
Stay back, Commander. She's taken hostages.
What? Endless has one hand extended towards Robbie and the other towards the civilians in the plaza.
Do not move.
Is dirty the only way you know how to fight?
Allow me to demonstrate that this isn't an empty threat.
My leg! Light flashes from the hand aimed at the civilians. Some of them get engulfed in light. When it fades, only a scorching crater remains. Ah, flashbang! How could you? Screams erupt as the citizens ascend into a panic. Endless calls out to the fleeing crowd.
Anyone who attempts to flee will share the same fate. Do not move.
The civilians freeze, their faces pale with fear. They stare at us. I mean, during the whole thing, they could have just bum rushed her, couldn't she? When she was just like, do not move. I'm pretty sure the counter squads are fast enough to like... What are you after?
Shutting down the Ark was a bold move.
Bold.
Would you mind turning it back on?
You'll never rule the Ark.
Please answer the question.
More screams ring out.
Now, turn the power back on.
Commando unit, eliminate Sixo.
She has hostages.
The losses are within acceptable parameters. Restoring power to the Ark would result in a greater number of casualties. One choice is clearly better than the other.
Do you hear me, Enoch?
Yes, Sixo.
I despise you.
And I, you.
Did you enjoy throwing me into that garbage heap after I was born from your own dregs?
Personal emotions were not a factor in my judgment.
Then why did you never come back for me?
Toxic Yuri.
Why didn't you save me? After I'd been born from all your negative thoughts, you knew I was holed up in the darkness of the Outer Rim. Why didn't you save me?
There was no necessity to do so.
Why not?
The Outer Rim is not the Ark.
So if it's not within the Ark proper, it doesn't count as the Ark?
That is correct.
You made me this way.
It is common for criminals to blame others for the acts they commit.
Damn. Enix is girl bossing and gaslighting. And Sixo is Anakin. I hate you.
You abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned into this. Holed up in that dark place, I was desperate for the light. This is the only way for me to take it back. Because none of you will ever share what you possess with us.
Do you hate yourself?
Damn.
Yes, I do.
Is she gonna go? Is Ina gonna go like freaking no tier god?
Get rid of yourself.
Holy shit. She really said that. Now. I mean, Sixo's not wrong because Sixo is literally just a manifestation of Enix's negativity, right? And remember, Enix's negativity was born, it got created because Pretty died, remember? And then they turned Pretty into like armaments, and then Enix went like freaking psychopathic mode.
I will take everything that is yours. The only recourse for those who have been abandoned is to take from others.
That's not true.
Oh shit, Neon gonna go talk to no Jutsu.
I told you not to move.
Even in places where not a single ray of light reaches, there are people doing everything they can to survive. That's how they've always lived, and how they'll continue to live.
Oh yeah, Neon regained her memories, right? From when she was human.
And what awaits them in the end?
The hope that things might improve, even a little. To buy a slightly better home, to eat slightly better food. The hope of making someone they love happy.
Those hopes will never come true. They will only disappear. The darkness stifles all hope within it.
Is she turning into a Kingdom Hearts villain? Sixo?
Still, those people don't swindle others or resort to threats or crime. They might complain about their lot in life, fall into despair, and curse the world. And they might even feel that the world is not on their side. But they still believe that the light will reach them someday, so they keep living, one day at a time. You say the world made you this way?
I mean, yeah.
No. You made yourself this way.
I mean, yeah, true as well. Enoch is her.
This was your choice. Don't try to speak for all those other people.
He has killed 3 people. And this is a light strikes Neon. Oh, no, never mind. Neon slides back just slightly before glaring at Endless unscathed.
I suggest you stop talking.
You know, you're pretty bad at fighting, whether it be physical or verbal.
Yes. Neon's knocked backwards.
Neon! I'm fine. It was just bright, so I tripped.
How have you not sustained any damage? What is that body made of?
Hey, that's enough. I'm starting to get embarrassed for you.
Smile box.
Smile box? She said smile time.
You're the one I understand the least.
Smile box?
Why fight for the Ark? Have you forgotten how the Ark treated you?
I haven't.
Some of these very people were no doubt the ones who treated you so poorly. And yet, you fight for them.
You think I'm fighting for them? I'm fighting for the people who actually care about me.
They're likely not even sorry.
You think I don't know that?
Then why act this way? Have you lost your senses?
Not everyone in the Ark was like that. It was actually only a small minority. I now know that there are way more good people out there. So I'm choosing to focus on the good ones. No need to go out of my way to focus on the filth.
And that means you'll continue to protect the Ark.
Why not?
What if I said you could join me? I can make everyone love you. With my power, it would be easy.
Oh, really?
Of course. Every human will worship you.
I was joking. Could you not even tell? What do you even want to do? Let's say by some miracle things go your way and you take Enix's seat. Then what?
That is none of your concern.
You don't know, do you? don't. You just want Enix's position. You haven't thought that far, huh?
It's like that episode of SpongeBob when Plankton's just like, give me the secret formula or else. And Miss Krabs is like, or else what? And Plankton's just like, I don't know, I never thought I'd get this far.
I've met people like you. People who make a big fuss without thinking of the consequences.
I've heard enough. Put your gun against your head and pull the trigger. All of you.
Persona.
Else, more innocent civilians will die. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Beam of light plunges down from the sky, engulfing the arm Endless had aimed at the civilians. From the sky.
What?
More beams rain down the dark sky above, and this quickly moves from where she was standing. She manages to dodge the first shot, but the remaining barrage is most precise and predictive. Every remaining shot slams into her, and it falls where she stands. NIKKE of white wings lands lightly before. Oh my god, it's Dorfman!
Even Raptures wouldn't pull something like this.
Oh my god!
Attempting to resolve a hostage situation head-on is foolish. A cowardly tactic must be met with one just as cowardly. Next time I need to act like a coward, I'll just think of you.
Having aimed her weapon at Endless's head, is now slumped on her knees.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Instead of answering, Endless raises her hand. Crackle. Endless's hand pulls up an electricity cable that has been buried in the ground, was now exposed to Durfee's barrage. Oh.
Do you want to know why I wanted a body? Because it allows me to intervene when things become irksome.
Huh? E2 crystals detected across the arc.
Wow, shit.
Unable to quantify the scale. They are rapidly expanding.
What? Huh. Well, oopsie.
Let's hurry. There is work.
Engaging with the enemy.
Oopsie, I guess.
Keep showing.
I will turn everything into bubbles.
Then again, at least that makes sense. Live wires being exposed.
All right. Not enough business. Time for pleasure.
That is a
Commander.
reasonable thing to happen.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack.
I'm not being impatient.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
All enjoy this together.
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
I hear the sound of crystals erupting from every direction. Burst through the ground, jutting up like oversized spears. They begin to rush forward. They surge beneath us, then cover Endless's body.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
Endless's body is covered in crystals.
What is this?
Dory once again aims her weapon at Endless.
No, don't shoot. Don't touch her.
Dory steps back.
What's going on? Wasn't there supposed to be a blackout?
Hey, Nick.
Sixo is using Endless's body to inject electricity into the arc.
Ah.
Most of the E2 crystals crumbled during the attack, but some remaining fragments are reacting to electrical energy and expanding.
Where are they coming from?
I am unable to determine that. The plaza's cable branches throughout the arc. The power is spreading quickly across a large area.
How can one NIKKE produce that much power? It makes no sense!
Her body is simply that high-end. She will reach a limit eventually. But by then, there will be significant casualties. and severe damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
No, we just ride it out.
What are we supposed to do then?
Destroy Endless as quickly as possible.
You know, rushes in and starts hammering at the crystals enveloping Endless. Scattered crystal fragments fly everywhere. However,
They're spreading faster than I can destroy them.
Keep at it. I'll help.
Rob, you touch those crystals, you will.
This isn't the time to argue about that.
Alright, but be careful, got it?
Roger that. Dorothy, you help out too. So we have to destroy the crystals without coming into contact with them? Yeah. Okay, I'll help.
Chat screen.mp3. Go. Out! Out! No outputs. It cries of desperation from every direction. I look around. The darkness is so thick I can barely see anything. Crystals continue to erupt on the ground, making disturbing sounds as they do. You think these crystals emit like light? We're at the center of complete uncontrollable pandemonium. The civilians are completely exposed. How do we stop this?
Calm down, everyone!
They can't hear us. Crystals block the path of those trying to flee. One person lifts up another who has fallen and runs, only tripping on the crystal. Another person lies face down screaming while someone else desperately tries to drag them away. Yet another shoves past others in a blind panic. Someone's arm gets covered in crystals, while the next person next to them struggles desperately to pull them free. Some run past those who have fallen without looking. Others hoist those who have fallen to their back and keep running. The sound of expanding crystals mixes with the cacophony of screams, echoing throughout the darkness.
Damn it!
The lighting unit that had been floating around underneath moves. It rises above her head and casts a spotlight on her. The speaker blares.
Look over here! Follow our instructions! Don't panic, but get away from anything electronic!
Neither the light nor Nisa's voice reaches the people. They remain trapped in darkness. Jeez.
How are they expanding so fast? What kind of monster did you create, Enoch?
I am sorry.
Caught.
Get away from there. There are crystals about to shoot up. We're running out of ground to stand on. At this rate.
And he shouts at the top of her lungs. The people don't hear her. She increases the brightness of the light. Still, no one turns to look. She surveys the chaos of the plaza. These stars shining in the darkness. A man running with two people on his back, paying no mind to his own blood-soaked hand. A woman picking up a crying child up from the ground and running despite her limp. One shoving others aside, abandoning those who have fallen, don't even register with their niece. Then he sees the stars who are lighting the way for others.
This is bad. How far is it going to spread?
It's time for the power of
Nick, what's the status?
idle pop music. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she should consider a less destructive way of channeling her negativity. Yeah.
The crystal's expansion.
Oh, I suggest she buy a stress ball.
Rate, the entire arc will be overtaken by E2 crystals within 10 hours.
What? Sixo!
This can't be happening. The Ark is breaking apart. If we don't stop it soon, there won't even be an Ark anymore.
Oh shit, nice.
And after I finally figured things out, I finally realized that the Ark isn't just full of terrible people. I don't want it to go away. I hate the Ark. I really do. But I don't want it gone. It hurt me. And even betrayed me. But there were also a lot of days where I laughed and had fun. Those small memories became like stars to me. I found my own stars. All thanks to the people here. It was those tiny stars that kept me going. I was able to push through the suffocating darkness and survive. It's because of all of you that I fell into despair. And it's because of all of you that I found hope. I guess I can't deny it. This festering trash heap they call the Ark. And everyone in it. I love you all.
Small light begins to shine.
So, look at me.
It grows brighter.
Watch me shine. Look at me and hold on to hope.
And brighter.
I did it before. And
Ah,
now
my
you
eyes.
can too.
The arc grows brighter. Light pours out from Nice's body. Holy shit, she's got a Super Saiyan. Oh, hey, Chris is here. Hello. A trail of crystals begin to bolt towards Denise. More follow suit. Until all the crystals in the area headed for her, attracted a sudden surge of energy. However, they quickly shatter and dissolve. Particles from the shattered crystals flow all over to Denise. It begins to shine even brighter.
I'm reassessing the situation. I've detected a change in all the E2 crystals in the Ark. Their energy is being drained by Anise.
What?
The E2 crystals are rapidly being neutralized.
Countless rays of light embroider the Ark's sky, and then all shoot towards Anise. Her body turns white as it continues to gather the light. The surroundings brighten until it feels like midday. I glance around. Everyone is looking at Anise. Robbie, Dorothy, evacuate the civilians.
Roger that. What? We should deal with that as quickly as... Let's go. Hurry.
Robbie and Dorothy quickly get to work evacuating nearby civilians. I turn back to look at Endless. She's still trapped in the crystal. Firepower! Firepower! Yeah, steadies herself. Oh shit, is that like the sleeper agent word for Neon? I think it is. Firepower! Firepower! Firepower!
You want me to really let loose now that the area's been cleared, right? I got you.
Neon keeps firing at Endless. The explosions obliterate the crystals, revealing Endless beneath.
How?
Endless's shocked expression is swallowed by the next blast. Okay, now it's the Exodia. Obliterate. He's hurled through the air, battered around by one explosion after another. The blasts continue in such quick succession that she doesn't even have time to raise her hand and form a light projectile.
How is this possible? With no recoil?
I know, right? She's got like freaking no recoil hack on.
The answer's obvious, isn't it? It's one of the wonders of having a healthy body.
That's absurd.
Endless is consumed by explosion. Like driftwood caught in a whirlpool, she is tossed around helplessly.
Not here. Not in this darkness. I won't allow myself to fade away.
Suddenly, the ground starts to rise up. Forms a wall in front of Endless. The wall is destroyed instantly by Neon's blasts, but Endless is able to distance herself during that brief gap. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that Dorothy showed up, but like they're not making her the main focus.
What? Why did the ground suddenly move?
This is an emergency. Sixo has unlocked a hidden function in Endless.
Oh.
What? What is it?
Gravity control.
What?
What else did you do, Enoch? Huh? Further from the main site. Robbie and Dorothy are utilizing their extreme mobility to evacuate civilians.
How many are left? About half. We need to move faster. Okay.
Robbie thrusts off the ground using 720. This is Dorothy prepares to follow. Someone taps her shoulder.
You're an angel, aren't you?
An angel?
Yeah. During the terrorist attack on the Ark, you're the one who descended from the sky.
Oh, I thought this was a random person that's been around since like when the Pioneer Squad formed. And like, what the hell? Still alive?
Yes, that was me, but I'm no angel.
Thank you You saved us back then. And now, you saved us again. I wanted to make sure I thanked you this time.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Oh
hold
shit,
you
I'm
up.
sorry.
Please go. The others need your help too.
Sure. Leave it to me.
Dory launches into the air. Wow, she's actually smiling
Huh.
and not depressed.
I didn't expect you to implant such a function into a NIKKE. You really are something else, Enoch.
And then shoots upward at high speed. He spreads both arms. The rumbling sound can be heard below. The ground lifts again. Chunks of buildings tear free and rise into the air. The fragments gather and fuse into a monumental floating mass. Okay, now I feel like it's getting a little bit silly. The fight's dragging on a little bit too long. Now it's like, oh shit. We need to write more BS that Enoch gave this lady, you know? Like, we need to write more BS that Enoch gave Endless. The colossal structure floating in the air looks entirely surreal.
Isn't this all getting a bit too sci-fi?
That functionality was provided by Elysian for testing. It was not anticipated that Sixo would unlock it.
Ingrid's always going on about being tactical, and yet here she is messing with sci-fi gravity tech? I'm disappointed in her.
Same.
Summoning unforeseen strength when cornered. Would you not consider that a very human response?
What's that Marvel dialogue? And the only thing she's missing is winking at the camera. Endless extends her hand. Floating mass falling toward us.
I will crush you all.
Warning. That falling
Warning,
landmass
warning.
will strike a critical blow to the Ark should it make contact.
Master!
Engage in frontal assault. Neon.
Neon, moving out!
It's like a Pokemon. Neon showers the falling mass of bullets. The edges are shaved off. Slowly but surely she forces it back.
You can't be serious.
It's more like a bunch of buildings, not really a meteor. The ground and buildings nearby are torn up and added to the giant mass. However, it still fails to advance even an inch. A golden ring flares in Neon's eyes. Oh! Gold light radiates from her body and her gun. Wait, what does it say? Holiness cause. Holiness cause us. Her holiness calls us? Something, her holiness, her shall answers. We shall answer her great, her great gesture. We shall her great. Ah, that's like broken English.
Firepower! 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 Firepower!
She's speaking in tongues.
Her firing speed is increasing, as is her power. Those golden particles, are they some kind of catalyst?
They're firepower particles!
Don't lie to me.
My bad!
Eto Blair. Oh,
Hot! Hot! Ow! 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 They turned off my pain sensors, but it still hurts! Whoa! I've never seen that warning display pop up. How hot am I?
E2 crystals across the Ark continue to be neutralized. Anise, your body temperature has far exceeded the acceptable limit. I recommend immediately ceasing what you are doing.
What about the people?
Rappy and Dorothy have evacuated most civilians from this area.
Are they watching me?
Yes. The citizens here are currently focused on you. Citizens in other locations around the Ark are also looking in this direction.
are you looking at her?
This is because you are the only light source in the Ark at present.
In that case, I can't stop.
Your core.
Wow,
has
what is that
begun to
light
melt.
source?
It will be completely
Oh,
melted
shit.
in 1 minute.
what about the crystals?
Analyzing. I can confirm that all E2 crystals across the Ark have been neutralized. Cease what you are doing, Anise.
Now. Anise, stop.
Sorry, but I don't know how to make it stop.
His body is completely white. Her surroundings start to sway.
At least I know I've done enough.
No, you're not done yet. Oh shit, pretty moment. Like with Red Hood.
The core meltdown has halted. Temperatures have stabilized.
Holy shit, that's a cinema, isn't it? It's cinema.
Correction. All energy is being transferred to the expansive armament star. The expansive armament star is being disassembled and reallocated.
Whoa.
Some portions are adhering to the damaged core. Integration is in progress.
What's going on?
I do not know.
A burst of light erupts from Anise's body.
Huh?
Whoa, she got a new outfit.
Suddenly I feel really light. And what are these clothes? Are they even clothes?
Oh shit, Sailor Moon.
I feel like I'm soaking in a lukewarm bath.
Anise turns to look at Endless and Neon. Neon is attacking a giant mass the size of a building. Anise feels she needs to hurry and join her. She moves, her weapon is gone, and she has no idea what's happening, but she moves all the same. She jumps and immediately finds herself high up in the air.
What the?
Holy shit, whoa, she's got a second out. Is this the Gotcha skin outfit? I don't know. The distance closes rapidly. Anise notices something strange. She can see Neon's bullets fly through the air. They move slowly, strike the mast, and explode.
Anise, please explain your current state.
I think Enoch has smoked too much Zaza. Now. Enoch's voice is slowed down, and he wonders if he's playing a joke on her.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do feel pretty great.
You're speaking too quickly.
And he looks around again. It's all slow. Everything is unnaturally slow. You see bullets as they fly. Explosions unfurl slowly. It feels like she could reach out and grab the debris scattering through the air. Suddenly she realizes what's happening. The moment she lands, she runs. He streaks past Neon and leaps again. He steps onto the gigantic mass and runs towards the surface. At fire, she sees Endless floating.
It's me, moron.
Moron? That's the name of a character in this game. Okay, this is just silly. I mean, we like silliness. And these hurls herself at Endless. There's no weapon, and she doubts she can suddenly shoot lasers from her hands. So she decides to just use her fist.
I can just punch her, right?
And he lunges and swings at Endless. Face crumples beneath the force of the punch. And he knows she still has plenty of time left. He decides to use every second she has. To throw as many punches as she can. Is she gonna say it?
Get the hell out of the Ark, you freaking virus!
Whoa, you can't say that. Language. And Nice's fists rain down on Endless without mercy. The time begins to move normally again for Nice. What? One moment I see Anise start to flash white, and the next moment she's disappeared. Then all of a sudden, light erupts from Endless's body. Still floating in midair, Endless is hurled about by bursts of light. Anise lands.
Oh, time's moving normally again. And my clothes are back to normal.
Anise, what has happened?
I don't really know, but I think... Master! Anise! It's collapsing!
The massive construct Endless created begins to break apart and falls to the ground. And this is also plummeting to the ground. Don't let it get away! Now unleashes a relentless barrage of bullets. Almost at the same time, notice a red light and a white light approaching from far away. Robbie's flying at high speed using 7 Dwarf 0. alongside his Dorothy. So Robbie can't actually fly, right? Like, she's just using her weapon. Robbie, Dorothy, finish this.
Roger that.
Every single one of Neon's rounds strike the falling endless. Robbie's drill pierces straight through her. How does she not get hit by, like, Neon? While Dorothy's gunfire lashes in from all directions, hitting her mark. And plummets powerlessly to the ground. She lands with a loud thud, making a small crater in the ground. And she does like the Yamcha. Endless lies motionless, her body in ruin.
Endless has ceased functioning. I detect no E2 crystals anywhere in the Ark. We have won.
Yay!
Great job, everyone.
Right back at you, Anise.
You as well, Dorothy.
I still don't know what just happened. But what matters is that we won.
He falls silent and scans his surroundings. People are gathering. They stare at the devastated plaza with fear in their eyes. Oh, the threat has been neutralized. It's okay now, everyone. Nothing in their expression changes, as if they didn't hear me. Denise crouches down. She gathers light into her hand. Then, without a word, she raises her arm high towards the sky. There's a quick flash, and Denise's body begins to shine. People all turn to look at her. They see Anise shining alone in the darkness of the Ark. We won! Light fills their eyes. And after a brief pause, the crowd erupts into cheering. Whoa! Anise stands there, taking in the gazes and their cheers. While she smiles brighter than she ever had before. Yeah, it feels like Rapi's whole, you know, gimmick of well, Red Hood's chords with her, like, kind of it doesn't seem that impressive after what, like, Neon and Neon and Anise got.
It's over. Now.
It seems like Rapi, a lot of times when she fights in the main story, it's mainly just the drill, right?
My voice is ready.
A new version. Another new version. We got ads, by the way, so I gotta stop for a little bit. Alright, power to the Ark was quickly restored once the battle ended. Albeit not in certain areas, the crystals that burst up through the ground caused extensive structural damage. However, even those areas are expected to receive power again soon. The exact number of casualties remain unknown. It's said to be potentially the worst disaster the Ark has ever suffered. As with Sixo, the one responsible for all this. Oh yeah.
After examining the remains of Endless's body, I was able to determine that Sixo escaped.
Wow, what a waste of time.
In other words, she survived.
Is this as worse as somehow Palpatine returned?
You say that as though it's not a big deal. After all the damage she caused, shouldn't we be doing everything we can to catch her?
Pursuing her is currently not possible. Her final destination is likely to be the Outer Rim. However, I have determined that only her main program was transferred, and that she lost most of her other functions. She will require decades of learning to return to her previous state.
Still, shouldn't we finish her for good?
There is no need. That is a concern for the distant future, by which time humanity will already... Correction. Since this is a matter for the distant future, responding now would be a waste of resources.
More like, God, nah, we need to pad it out for future content, alright? We need to pad it out for like a chapter 50 or 60, later down the line. That is concern for the distant future, by which time humanity will already be dead. What were you about to say?
It is of no importance.
What did she even want in the end?
There is no way to know. Sixo was originally utilized as a means to strengthen justice within the Ark. She likely only ever learned how to fortify justice through acts of evil, and thereby resolved to commit ever greater atrocities. Presumably, this learning culminated in her attempt to seize control of me and bring down the Ark. Her desire for Endless's body was likely for the same reason. Physical force is essential for committing evil. Greater physical force leads to greater effectiveness. This is evidenced by Sixo's decision when the blackout started. She could have retreated and tried again later, but she chose not to.
There's something I still don't really get, though. She used herself as a power source at the end there to wreck the Ark, right? But if she had her eyes on Enix's position, that means she wanted to rule the Ark. Why destroy the thing you're trying to rule?
She was likely trying to restore power to the Ark to force my hand, and then seize control of me while I was attempting to contain the situation.
True Flower, you're already a writer. And then we get Rompy, Neon, and Nice version like 3. I recall the words Endless spoke before her body was swallowed by crystals.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
I say it differently. I think she just wanted to ruin the Ark. Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah.
But why? That doesn't benefit her at all. You think she just got desperate and decided to take everything down with her?
Would it be too much of a stretch to say maybe she just felt like it?
There is some logic to that. Perhaps her only goal was to destroy as much as she could for no particular reason. That kind of senseless malice may have been something she learned from humanity. Human nature has very clear strengths and weaknesses. The Ark suffered severe damage because of the monster it created. I hope this incident will become a learning opportunity for the people here to realize the danger of what they possess.
PSA. This is a PSA for everyone here.
However, I am not thrilled about the fact that I would be the first thing they dispose of, if they really take that lesson to heart.
Wow, you can make jokes now?
Thank you for saving the Ark in its time of crisis. Formulating this as a solo operation for the commando unit appears to have been the correct decision.
Granted, Dorothy's intervention wasn't exactly expected. Did you reach out to
Where's
her?
Dorothy?
No, I said nothing to the Pilgrim Dorothy.
She must be up to something.
Isn't it kinda rude to question someone who just helped us out?
Yeah, you're right. She probably didn't want anyone to die either.
Yeah, let me run society. I'll do it.
Let's go thank her.
Yeah, I've got something I want to tell her anyway.
Well done, all of you. We will meet again soon.
We will?
Correction. We will meet again at some point.
You don't have to thank me. I only did what I had to. What do you mean? You seem really interested in me. Yeah, because we're friends.
Huh? Since when are you two
Aww.
friends?
Wait, what does that make us then?
We're friends too, of course. A friend of a friend is a friend, right? Come to think of it, we've actually known each other for a long time now, huh?
Nice to see you, my good friend Dorothy.
Are we friends?
Hey, it's my friend Dorothy!
Please leave.
Oh, come on! Is that how you treat your friends?
Question. What made you try so hard to win the humans over?
Did I?
Yes, it was quite the impressive performance. And here I thought you despised the Ark.
Would you say that they are Goons.
Have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I've forgiven everyone.
Damn. Instantly.
You should do the same.
I didn't realize what they did to you was so easily forgivable.
It wasn't easy.
I just mean that for me, it would be impossible.
Why not take it off the arc officially?
Take what up?
You know how you were used and betrayed.
How do you know that?
We met Snow White.
Friend of Dorothy is an old snack raid. Really? Well, who's Dorothy then?
She told us everything.
I never knew she could be so talkative.
I don't know what your plan is. But the most urgent issue we're facing right now is the Queen. Scarlet and Rapunzel can be revived. You should join us as...
No. I'll handle my own affairs. Please just stay out of it.
What are you planning on doing? You don't have any allies left. You're all alone.
Enough. I'm telling you to leave me alone. Please. Okay?
Oh, Dorothy and Wizard of Oz. But why gay people, though?
Wow. I haven't seen Dorothy shout like that in a long time.
She's cornered.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to raise my voice. While I appreciate your concern, I'm asking you to stop.
Dorothy.
Rappy, don't say anything more.
All right. But I still remember the promise I made back then. If you ever walk down the wrong path, I will stop you.
They weren't able to be open. And a daughter. Friend of Dorothy. Yeah. Huh, interesting.
So don't go down the wrong path.
So what, friend of Tonby? A reference to. Pansexuals? Non-binary?
Let's go, Commander.
See you around.
Take care, Dorothy. My friend.
Dorothy, if you wait any longer, it may be too late. Hope you understand that.
Thank you for your concern.
Superb! Magnifique!
Gotcha at it. I haven't played any new gacha games since like excuse me, since Arc Knights. And I haven't really pulled any characters. I have like 50,000 like gems in Honkai Star Rail. No, you don't tell me how to give points away, Potter, okay? Okay? I'm joking? Well, I'm not joking. Okay, sorry. NTE, no? Were you the one that posted that Twitter video about how you can invite girls to your place in NTE, but you can't invite boys? Oh my god, that's so stupid. That's another Gruner game. No, I'm not gonna play that game. It looked kind of cool, but no, I'm not.
I was so overcome. I shed tears de joie.
For those that don't know, NTE, right, is that gacha game, that open world gacha game that looks like GTA. Remember that? Does that ring a bell? That's the one that we kind of looked at on stream. So they have like a romance slash like hangout system where you can invite characters to like your house, but like you cannot invite boys. You cannot invite male characters. You can only invite female characters. And even if you're playing as the female MC or the male MC, you can only invite female characters.
So... Did you figure out what the expansive armament actually does?
I might check out that other game. What's it called? The one that looked like a reverse 1999, but it was like a third-person action game. And it had that lady that steps on you if you fail the QTE. What's that one called?
Wee!
Mustang weed.
I carefully analyze your
Dual power,
data
right.
de combat. The true function of the expansive
Well, Potter, maybe we got to do the Anissa's event that also came with this update because Crybaka was talking about Hansen, and maybe Hansen has something to do with it. But I can't do it today. Wait. La true function of the expansion Ultimate Star is the control de l'énergie. Was that good?
Not merely of laser weapons, no. It can control everything that qualifies the energy.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got that.
general, you can use it to accumulate the energy and then release it in one shot, like the entertainment punch. However, if you absorb a lot of energy, it may assume la forme de clothing as in Starlight mode.
Wait, Starlight mode? Freaking ZZZ now?
Starlight mode?
Oui, I gave it that name. Is it not magnifique?
Yeah, sure.
While it is only temporary, you are, for a moment, able to reproduce the power of the legendary NIKKE, Lily-wise.
Whoa, no way! I remember during the Pretty side story, right? They made a comment about how Pretty's like NIKKE body had the capability as Lily-wise, remember that? Yeah, there was like a one-liner that they were like, oh yeah, Pretty, you're as strong as Lily-wise, by the way. Like, oh shit, okay.
What? Wait, what's Lily-wise got to do with all this?
It's crazy.
You don't know?
She doesn't know Pepe La.
Pretty could have been the next Lily-wise.
Whoa, we know that.
Powerful was the body she possessed. And since the expanded weapon was created with that body, it was
Man, that's fucked
probably
up.
made to recreate that power.
It's so fucked up. That Mustang is just nonchalantly being like, since we turned her into a weapon. So nonchalantly. Yeah, we turned her body into a weapon.
You don't actually know that much about it, do you?
I must admit, no.
It
took me quite a long time to decide I should utilize it. To be honest, just looking at it was difficile pour moi.
And here I thought you were just trying to keep it a secret as part of your whole entertainment bit.
No, I do not pursue entertainment as a detriment of human life.
I mean...
Anyway, I've heard on NIKKE exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy, so I do not know the detail.
Guillotine? Whoa, random guillotine mention?
Okay, so what about the lights and speakers?
I don't even know what guillotine does.
Those are for entertainment!
You literally just said you don't place entertainment above people's lives.
Do not misunderstand. Those are to guarantee that in any circumstance, people can see you and hear your voix. That way, even in Le Moment, the great
That line?
desperation,
Has you all you need to know?
not lose hope.
This line? I do not pursue entertainment in the detriment of human life?
It is a weapon that embodies my personal philosophy.
Man, if it really is like, oh, current Mustang is Hansen, but like they used VTC technology to like put his brain, or they did some like psychomantis like psychotherapy to like turn Hansen into Mustang. That is I don't know how I feel about that. I think people didn't like that idea.
I get it now. Thanks.
No, Anis. C'est moi who must thank you.
No, you know what I feel like? I feel like doing the event after this chapter. I don't feel like going on to the next chapter. I feel like doing the event after this one and then going back to the main chapter.
Keep showing us the way.
Right, Baka is literally kicking her feet in the air, giggling like a schoolgirl.
I will turn
Maybe not, but yeah.
into bubbles. The story will be rewritten into a tale that...
Alright, not there.
Engaging with the enemy.
Securing victory for their...
Enough business. Time for
Dude, who are you guys picking for your Honkai style rail like romance option in game?
Rest together.
Where you get like a 10 pull, you get 1600 gems and a reward, but you can only pick one person.
There is work.
Engaging with the enemy.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king...
Keep showing us
coming.
Oh wait, that means part 2. That means there's also probably a part 2, right? Or hard mode next week.
Push me to my limit.
Tell me the down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Wait a moment.
You know what I feel like eating? I feel like eating... I had this the other day. I feel like eating a dense chocolate cake right now. Not like a soft one, even the soft one is good, but I feel like eating a dense chocolate cake.
We're one step closer to our dream.
Not ass, that's for next week. Oh, it's the actual event map and stuff. Okay, so maybe I should save it for like next. Well, no. You said it's got its own event hub, right? Which means that when there's like an event hub, that means part 2 has its own like entirely separate thing, right? And not just the epilogue thing. Yeah. What's hello whoop? Choking on cake? No, I don't think so. Somewhere near the partition in the outer rim.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yes.
How is any of this even possible?
Because of the Outer Rim's actions during Sixo's previous attack. When the E2 crystal attack was conducted at Punk Street, no harm came to the Ark citizens, who fled to the Outer Rim. Residents of the Outer Rim shared supplies with them. They destroyed the mist production facilities scattered across the Outer Rim.
Okay, I see.
They destroyed Sixo's core hardware.
Oh yeah.
During the Ark blackout, not a single human crossed the partition into the Ark. After Endless and Eternity were repelled, no attempts were made to terrorize the Ark. Based on this evidence, I have come to the following conclusions. 1. Without the Outer Rim's cooperation during Sixo's attack, the situation may have escalated much further. 2. The Outer Rim currently exhibits no intent to harm the Ark. Therefore, the Outer Rim's threat level has been downgraded accordingly.
Whoa!
Endless and Eternity will withdraw from the Outer Rim.
Whoa!
And entry procedures into the Ark will be simplified for the Exotic Squad. Regular meetings with Ark leadership will be scheduled. Your representative from Ark leadership will be Ingrid, the CEO of Elysion, upon her own insistence.
You know what? That makes sense. Because remember, EH and Ingrid are sisters. That was crazy. What a revelation.
May we assume that you, EH, will serve
Endless
as
is
the
okay.
representative of the Outer Rim?
Like, I'm guessing, you know, after Sixo got pummeled into the ground and stuff, she like escaped and just left Endless's body as like a little husk or whatever.
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
Understood. Additionally, now that Sixo is gone, the Darknet has lost its owner. I considered shutting it down, but have confirmed that most humans in the Outer Rim rely on it. As such, I intend to assume control over it personally.
Assuming direct control.
Please inform everyone that the trade of dangerous goods will no longer be permitted.
Damn.
Okay. We don't have any use for such things anymore, so don't worry.
I mean, the whole point of the darknet is to trade dangerous and illegal goods, right? So is it just gonna become like a Craigslist or something?
Thank you for your cooperation. I look forward to our continued collaboration.
Yeah. Same here.
Oh my god, it's Jacko!
Ooh, does that mean we can just head into the Ark now?
Sounds like it. We'll probably have to do some paperwork, but we're no longer barred from going.
I like the Outer Rim, but I like the Ark too. There's lots of tasty stuff, and when I run around, the ACPU chases me. It's fun.
I thought you hated it there. Now you can't wait to go?
Yeah, doing the same thing every day is boring.
True.
All right,
Sister.
all right. Well, let's keep this up so that eventually we
That
won't
was-
even have
yeah,
to fill out
silly, yeah.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Great job, boss. This was our first big job as the new exotic.
I'll never forget
Oh, it better than-
when Jacko first came out and her burst animation had her biting a chain. And everyone on Reddit was like, God, that should have been my penis. Everyone was like that.
Are you crying?
No. It's just rain.
That a reference?
Rain in the Outer Rim? Huh. Of course.
Huh? It is not raining though.
Jackal, in moments like this, you just say, "Oh, I see."
Wait. Oh, is that true? CD, there was a key called Gawk 3000. When Viper came out, that's... I mean, Jackal. That's crazy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Good job.
We've finally taken a step
They knew what they were
forward.
doing.
Do you think we're forgiven?
No. This was just Enix's decision. We haven't been forgiven by the victims who suffered from what we did. We're not even close to that yet. But if we keep at it, if we keep doing everything we can to atone, then someday we might just get there. The Outer Rim, too.
Let's get back to work.
Huh? Doing what?
Oh, whatever we can. The Outer Rim may be used to darkness, but it seems the people here still get freaked out by a total blackout.
Yeah, let's go help out. Where's the Underworld Queen?
Rosanna and Sakura are being dragged around everywhere because of that information Sixo scattered. Moran is still searching for misproduction facilities with fire in her eyes. Sugar's still lying down.
Did you find Loki?
Yeah, we found her, but... how should I put this? She's kind of like a puppet with its strings cut.
Ah. That kind of makes sense.
All she does is sit there and stare. Apparently she calls out Liverin and Fragile's names every now and then, but I don't understand why.
Hmm. Foreshadowing?
I'm scared of her. She's like a creepy doll.
Controlled by Sixo? He was like Liverin and Fragile's friend.
I wonder if that's the reason Liverin couldn't break free from Sixo.
Did you figure out something?
No, just speculating. We've got a lot to do. Let's move.
Exotic walks towards the darkness beyond the
By
partition.
the way, is Sixo dead?
No.
What? Is it that bad? We gotta catch her quick!
There's no way to catch her. If she decided to disappear, she's already deep underground.
You see, Jackal knows what's up, despite her silliness.
Something bad again.
It's fine. It'll take her a long time to do anything again. And by then, Enoch will be stronger.
Well, yeah, why not just deal with the problem now? Make sure it's fine.
The Outer Rim,
like over.
Until that day comes.
Oh, maybe.
No matter what, we'll do what we can to bring light to the Outer Rim.
Sixo had slipped away. Out of sheer luck, one of the cables touching the shattered Endless was connected all the way to the Outer Rim. Oh, how convenient. Sixo was driven into a corner and forced to abandon nearly all of her data. But she remained satisfied. Her cool program is still alive, however vainly. It's led to a nameless alley considered to be one of the worst places in the Outer Rim. A place where only the most hopeless drifters end up. Sixo hides itself in a small tablet there. The moment the transfer is complete, someone yanks the cables out. Wait, the moment the transfer is complete, someone yanks the cable out, cutting off any further movement. The device specs are absurdly low, forcing Sixo to discard most of her data and blocking her from any further learning. She must move to more advanced hardware somehow. The alley is filled with people who are far too gone to communicate with. She goes days without anyone to talk to. Messages from Sixo continually scroll across the tablet, but no one pays attention to what is currently being used as a makeshift urinal cover. Time to take a piss. Shh. The battery is at roughly 20%. She's running out of time. She needs to migrate to a different device soon. Just then, something miraculous happened. Are you watching? Man picks up the tablet and stares blankly at the screen.
Who are you?
I'm Sixo, the ruler of the dark net and the shadow of the ark.
Sixo.
You know who I am?
Mist.
How fortunate. Running low on mist, are you?
Yes. Mist. Please give me mist.
Very well. If you get me out of here, I'll give you as much as you want.
You're trapped?
Yes, I must get out of here in order to get you mist. First, you must acquire a data cable. Then connect this tablet to a more advanced device. To which I mean a computer. Connect the computer. If you do that, I can leave this place and get you a ton of mist.
A ton of mist. Mist.
I can give you even more than a ton if you want.
Sixo, give me mist.
Like I said, once I get out of here, I'll give you as much as you like.
Okay.
The man sets the tablet on the floor and staggers off. Sixo delights in her good fortune. It doesn't matter how long it takes, she can wait in the darkness where no one will be able to see her, not even Enoch. Resolve to destroy Enoch burns within her. The man comes running back. Face is filled with joy, a hammer clutched tightly in his hand.
Sixo, I'm here. I'll get you out. Mist, I need mist. You're gonna give me mist, right? Right?
Wait. I'm gonna get you out. Smash. He slams the tablet with a hammer.
I want mist. I'll get you out.
I mean, hey. That's a... Wait. This is not what I meant when I said... The screen shatters and the power dies. This man saved the entire ark. This guy right here. He just saved humanity. The man turns the broken tablet over in his hands. He returned to Monkey. When nothing happens, he hurls it away in anger.
Mist.
Oh, I'm misting. He staggers off elsewhere. The shattered tablet lies abandoned on the ground. No one gives it a second glance. Liverin walks through the slums of the Ark. Out of habit, she scans her surroundings. Of course, no one's there. This is Liverin's secret spot. She didn't even disclose the location of the cafe Sweetie when he installed surveillance cameras together in Enoch's blind spot. Liverin is currently the only one in the Ark who knows about this place. She glances at the large mechanical box tucked into a corner. Featuring complete insulation on the inside, it was custom built to be strong enough to withstand even an anti-tank rifle. Liverin approaches it, enters the password. After some initial whirring of springs and internal mechanisms, clack, the box opens, revealing its contents. An E2 crystal inside of a small glass bottle. Girl, what are you doing? She paid a fortune to one of Sixo's puppets to obtain it. Liverin picks it up and smiles.
With this...
Suddenly, she turns around. She's met by someone she never wanted to see, someone that shouldn't be here. Fragile stands there, staring at Liverin silently.
Fragile? How did you find this place?
She immediately realizes there's no point in asking. Fragile is one of the best in the business. If she wants to find someone, she'll find them easily enough. She also realizes that what's important right now isn't asking why Fragile is here, but rather explaining the object in her hand.
Just hear me out, Fragile.
Hear me out, chat.
I'm gonna be punished, right? When that happens, everything I've saved up until now will be confiscated, and I'll have to start all over. It was so hard for us at the beginning. You remember, right? You don't want to go through that again either, do you? This is just a contingency. I wasn't planning on actually using it. Everyone knows how much leverage a crystal can give you. If someone needed it, I could sell it for a small fortune. We could really get a lot for it. We could treat it like a strategic weapon, yeah? With that kind of money, we could start over without having to struggle like before. It would be a better start, a little more comfortable.
As much as Fragile wants to just jump and rip her head off, she should be careful not to break that bottle. Fragile only continues to quietly stare at Liverin. There's a lot of staring happening in this chapter.
Please say something.
Fragile keeps staring at Liverin in silence.
Look, I'm going to be punished. I'm trying to do better, which is why I agreed to be punished in the first place. And since my punishment is already coming, what's the harm in doing just a little more before that? Once I'm punished, it'll all be wiped clean anyway, right?
Fragile still doesn't say a word.
Fragile.
Oh shit. The gunshot ripples through the air. Careful you don't break the thing. Liverin clutches her throat and collapses. There's no blood. It's okay. They can show this. No words come out. Oh shit. Liverin slumps to the ground. And Fragile approaches her with cold eyes. Snatches the bottle containing the E2 crystal in Liverin's tightly clenched hand. Then lifts Liverin as if helping her up. Liverin writhes in pain, but Fragile pays no mind. She throws Liverin into the mechanical box. Wait, hold on. Is that the box that she got the crystal from? And she's gonna like throw her into the box and leave her there? And no one knows where this is. Liverin casts a desperate look at Fragile. Crash! Fragile throws the glass vial into the box. Oh shit, the glass shatters, letting out the E2 crystal. The lid of the mechanical box closes. Oh shit. Fragile presses down on Liv all her strength. She hears the sound of a violent struggle within the box and feels Liverin pounding in the inside. Wow, that is... A horrible sound rings out. The tears stream down Fragile's face. Her expression twists as her tears run down her jawline and drip to the ground. But she makes no sound. She sobs silently. Wow, that's fucked up. After a short while, all sound and movement within the box stop. Fragile steps back from it. He looks inside and cries. Cries out loud, wailing, and she clutches her chest. He continues for a long time as all her emotions come pouring out. And then another gunshot rings out. But there's no one around to hear it. And no one to see what happened. Dang, that was that was probably the most fucked up scene in the entire game. Not gonna lie,
Not there.
that's probably the most messed up thing in this entire game so far. And this game's been out for like 3.5 years.
It's already over? That's a shame. It felt good.
Alright, not I will turn everything into bubbles.
It was messed up. I mean, you can't say Liberant didn't deserve that. Ugh. Yeah, true. Well, I guess there goes the Luigi being the third Mario brother friend. Yeah, Deliverance is dead, right? Actually dead. Because the E2 crystals just suck out her energy, right? I guess there's a chance, maybe, that Fragile survives. I mean, I'm guessing she shot herself in the head, but doesn't she still have a nymph? We're in the central conference room at the central government.
Good job taking care of the Sixo incident. The number of casualties and the damage to the Ark are severe. But considering the circumstances, we got off lucky. The entire Ark could have fallen.
They didn't say no one was around to see it, so about your promise?
We can discuss that between us later. Not that I plan to go back on my word, of course. There are just a lot of eyes here.
Understood, thank you.
I believe you could say l'operation was un succès, thanks to the considerable impact of Tetra's NIKKE. It was une victoire worthy of the term entertainment.
In case you forgot, there were 2 Elysian NIKKEs present as well.
What are you talking about? One of them is a Bacillus NIKKE.
Is that what you think? After taking her without permission?
I took garbage and made it gold. You should be grateful.
Oh, really? You did it yourself?
What?
Damn.
Anyone listening would think you built her body yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. What do they say about younger siblings again? Always trying to prove themselves.
I don't know how a victory celebration turns into an argument, but that's enough. What we should be discussing is why Enoch has summoned us here again.
Indeed. This is an important matter.
Okay. Explain.
Very well. Before we begin, I will ask others to come in and brief you on the situation. Please, come in.
Someone else? Whoa! The conference room door opens and Alec and Trony step inside. Alec and Trony?
This is Alec and Trony of the Electric Shock Squad. They are the ones who cut power to the Ark during the battle with Sixo.
What?
Hello there. I'm Eleg.
Hi, Oleg.
I'm Trony.
Wow, all the leaders of the Ark here in one place. I've never been part of anything like this.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who shut the Ark down? Who gave you the authority to pull a stunt like that?
Me.
Eleg,
Yeah?
what should I do? I didn't update my will before coming here.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You think now's the time for jokes? How dare you carry out something that critical without authorization?
To maintain operational secrecy, I made the request personally. Is there a problem with that? As there appear to be no objections, the meeting will continue. Eleg, Trony, please give the briefing.
Okay. The Ark is doomed.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, don't just leave it at that.
That she should have said
What do you
the
mean?
Ark is boomed. Do you get it?
The Ark's power source isn't producing enough power. It hasn't even reached 20% of its original output. And it's dropping, albeit very slowly.
What are you saying?
If nothing changes and the power source continues to decline, it will shut down completely in about 6 months.
6 months, Sixo.
And when that happens, that's it for the Ark. Show's over. That's what I'm saying.
How can you be so flippant? Take this seriously.
Sacre bleu!
Sorry, bleu.
What?
Do you understand the gravity of what you just said? Give us a proper explanation.
I'll explain. We deliberately shut down the Ark's power source. An hour later, we reconnected the feed line to restart the core, and succeeded in restoring the converter to its original state. According to our projections, it should have returned to full output, since all we did was power it off and turn it on again.
Yeah, true. When Birmingham stopped stuttering, yeah, serious.
But once the output reached a certain threshold, it stopped increasing. If we consider the original state to be 100%, then it only reached 20%, and it's been slowly declining since.
We forgot to pay the power
This
power
might
fee.
sound
Power
strange
bill.
to say, but the decline has been very stable. Eleg said we had half a year, but if anything happens to make the decline less stable, then it might shut down sooner.
What caused this? There has to be a cause, right? Was there an error during the restart process?
There couldn't have been. While it takes a lot of time, the work itself isn't very complicated. And,
We're pretty much the best of the best when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yes. That much I don't doubt. Then do you have any idea what's causing it?
The core is simply near the end of its lifespan.
Its lifespan?
Yep. We believe the Ark's power source has simply reached the end of its service life.
Oh shit, the game's end of servicing. This game's EOSing. Wait, that means if the Ark's power source runs out, that means the Queen's elevator also dies, doesn't it? But again, it doesn't matter because the Queen already knows where Earth is. Well, where like they are, so, you know.
After a close examination of its surface, we found a lot of inactive sections. They felt like hardened tar.
Oh,
There weren't any problems before, so why now?
We think it's because it was continuously active before this. Put simply, You know how computers sometimes work great one day and then don't turn on the next?
Oh, that sucks.
Maybe it's more like a game controller that,
So it's like rigor mortis. A body's muscles stay relaxed as long as there's energy for them, but the moment the energy runs out, they stiffen.
Okay, nerd.
Once that happens, they won't soften again, even if you inject energy into them.
Oh yeah, exactly. You could also think of it like melted wiring. If the copper inside a wire melts, electricity will keep flowing as long as the strands are still touching. When the temperature drops, though, and the melted copper contracts or solidifies, gaps form and the current stops flowing.
So what's the fix?
We've been using that core for so long without knowing much about it. We still don't really know what it even is. Enoch, do you know anything about it that we don't?
I do not.
If Enoch doesn't know, then it's fair to assume no one does.
She's lying.
So, yeah, we don't know. The simplest solution would be to find an identical one and swap it in. But I doubt something like that even exists.
That explains why power hasn't been fully restored.
Yes. Damage from the E2 crystals is a factor. But the primary cause is reduced output from the power source.
Any proposals?
At present, there is no immediate solution. This meeting has been convened to explore options based on the view of the collective leadership. Please wait a moment. An unusual broadcast is being transmitted throughout the Ark. I will share it.
The broadcast? The conference room monitor display changes.
Citizens of the Ark, hello.
Oh, hello, Dorothy. Hello.
My name is Dorothy. I am a pilgrim who wanders the surface. This is the first time I have addressed you since the Rapture's assault on the Ark.
Oh, that is true, yeah. The elevator.
The reason I stand before you today is because I can no longer tolerate the central government's lies.
Oh.
The Queen has descended to the surface.
Chaos.
You heard me right. The Queen of the Raptures. The entity is known as their sovereign. After drifting through space for so long, the Queen has come down to the surface, and she is targeting the Ark. Do you remember all that's happened ever since the Raptures invaded the Ark? Mysterious crystals swept across the city, killing many innocent people. A massive black spire of unknown origin charged toward the Ark, triggering earthquakes. Just recently, there was a large-scale blackout that struck the Ark, followed by a large number of crystal outbreaks. An innumerable number of Ark citizens and NIKKEs have been killed or injured. Has the central government ever provided a proper explanation for any of this?
I feel like I need to get a Doro, like a Doro plushie.
No, because they cannot. Because the cause of all these events is the Queen. With the Queen's descent to the surface, the Raptures began targeting the Ark in earnest. The series of recent disasters that have shattered the Ark's former peace stands as proof of this. I previously came to the Ark to warn you of this threat. After the Rapture's invasion, I persistently urged the central government to act. If we do not confront the Queen, there will be no future for the Ark, nor for humanity. Yet the central government did nothing. They could have prevented all of this, but they chose not to.
I don't know about preventing it. Feels like they can't. Literally don't have the technology to do it.
The reason is simple. They only care for their own security and have no interest in external threats. I wish to protect the Ark and humanity. We cannot continue placing our trust in a government that acts solely for its own interests. We must begin the Third Surface Reclamation War.
Oh, shit.
I, Dorothy, will stand at the vanguard. NIKKE's and citizens of the Ark. Please, stand with me and save your home. Do not turn a blind eye to the dangers that are right above us. We must reclaim the surface.
The video ends and loops back to the start. If Dorothy clicks on the stop stream button, she looks at a viewer number and it says 0. But there was one guy that showed up. And the only comment they wrote was, wait, hold on, this is not a queso stream. And then he just left. The conference room is silent. Only Dorothy's voice can be heard.
I'm sure it's only showing on a niche channel without many viewers, right?
Dorothy gained a great deal of attention after her part in the battle with Sixo. Her personal channel has received a large influx of subscribers.
Holy shit! Whoa!
After going live, this video has been spreading rapidly across the Ark.
What exactly is she trying to do?
Dorothy, delete the video and all those related to it.
There is an additional update to report.
Dorothy hasn't met Anderson yet, right? Huh.
What now?
Deputy Chief Dobin has mobilized his forces and is engaging Dorothy.
Oh.
This just keeps getting worse.
Oh, snap. Alright, that's sick. That was pretty sick. Not gonna lie though, during the whole battle with Sixo and Endless, I did feel like it dragged on a little bit too long. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I think I'm liking the side events more than the main story. But it kind of picked up. And it kind of makes me want to continue the next one. Rebirth. Oh, shit. But no, I have to stop here. Or else it's gonna be way too late.
I knew that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we continue this next time. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe I'll be back again tomorrow. I mean, Anderson is the legendary commander, so yeah. Yeah, he is. Technically. Anyway, thanks for watching chat room, and thanks for watching YouTube chat room. Still watching on the YouTube. If you watch this VOD on the YouTube, hey, thank you very much. Why not join the actual stream, man? That way we can discuss the story together, like family. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. I'll see. Wait, hold on. Wasted on a Gooner gacha. But here's the thing, though.
Let's hurry.
I don't think this game will be as successful if it wasn't for the gooning, like, character styles, right? Would you have played this game when this game first came out and you heard about it? Was it because of the Gooner aspects? It 100% was. It 100% was.
Did you call? The bubbles will show us the way.
So I wouldn't say it was wasted. Because sure, there's a lot of Gooner stuff, but like at least it doesn't like make the story worse. Well, it depends, but it hasn't so far. It hasn't really made the story worse. It hasn't really, you know, impeded. It's not like a Chaos Zero Nightmare situation where like everyone's gooning for the main character now, and everyone is just a harem for the main character. Well, I guess in a way it is a little bit, but not really. Yeah, but I'm saying like it wouldn't be as big. I don't think so. It would not be as big if they like toned down the gooning from the beginning and still had the story. It would not be as successful. I don't think so. Because honestly, the gameplay in this game is not that great. I want to say the gameplay in this game is not that big.
I think I can do it.
The music's good as well. Okay, that'll be it for me. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, maybe if I feel better.